the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, 1990. The Office of the Utilities Regulation, OUR, 1997. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, 1998. What about Jamaica's first state-of-the-art transport hub for the corporate area, the Halfway Tree Transport Center, that opened in 2008? The regulation of the telecoms industry. In 1999, the Highway 2000. The PATH Program, 2001. The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, 2001. The Emancipation Park, 2002. The National Health Fund, 2003. Without major upgrades to Sabina Park in 2005. The creation of the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium, 2007. And work beginning on the Montego Bay Sports Complex, otherwise known as Catherine Hall, in 2000. Tourism Enhancement Fund, 2005. All the fancy Spanish hotels that bring in so many of our tourists and provide jobs. Thanks to the Master Plan for Sustainable Tourism Development in 2002. And the Falmouth Cruise Shipping Pier that began development in 2009. 64 schools were built and refurbished, including 70 new basic, primary and high schools in Western Jamaica between 2004 and 2005. As well as Greater Portmore High School in 1995, Ascot 1997 and Cumberland 2000. By the way, if you're watching this using a community hotspot or broadband, you can thank the PNP and the establishment of the Universal Access Fund that later developed into the Universal Service Fund, which provides free community Wi-Fi and hotspots island-wide.
I asked the communications arm of the party to put together a document of achievements. I'm not talking frivolous achievements. And they have come back to me with a document of over 250 significant achievements of the Jamaica Labour Party. 10 years ago, there were people who felt that Jamaica was a basket case, that Jamaica would fail,
Yeah, boy.
that Jamaica would go bankrupt because our debt was 130% of what we produce in any 1 year.
Bruh.
Meaning that if everything you produce, you put it together to pay off the debt, you still owe about 30% more. Today, we take everything that we produce and pay off the debt. We have 32% left for us. See how things change? And people never believe it could have changed. One time, more than 10 years ago, 13% of Jamaicans were unemployed. Today, only 3.5%. You see how the thing changed? One time, when budget are read, everybody worried because in a one term for your government, them raise $34 billion in tax, meaning that them go in your pocket and take out the money in order to fund the budget extra. You have had 10 budgets from this government with no net new taxes. You see how things change?
Bruh.
Stable.
Oh no!
And I could go on and on and on.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business. Number two, the hilarious part is that the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob. But you are the one who choose the political thief to rob you. Because we choose them. We vote them. We blindly say we are not blind. Who is deceiving who? The ridiculous part of the whole issue is that we will fight to defend and protect our belongings from the ordinary thief. Is it not? But we fight each other to defend and protect the political team. Is that not what we do? Thugs will be fighting themselves to protect those that are stealing our career, stealing our joy, stealing our health, stealing our success. What a shame. What a travesty. Calls for us to think and think deep.
Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect. They have rights, and the right to life is the most important right, and no one is to be deprived of that right.
Take up your lazy ass. Take up your lazy ass. Go up there. You're gonna make me pay me first, you damn stupid.
The rest of them who were there get $5,000 and a box lunch.
Songo mbona we songa libala oh yeah Songo mbona we mobali nanga Kasongo yeah mobali nanga Kasongo mbona we songa libala oh yeah
To all the green people them.
When me over here, oh, me look at me see Andrew progress, but me can't find it. Yeah, me didn't have a look, but me that say me find Andrew progress over there, so but you know over there, me can't find it. But you can't help me, me can't find Andrew progress. Me over there look for it and me can't find it. But me find one track record for him over there, but it don't look good. God. All the Rasta man, them don't go and go vote for the PNP them because God know. And the farmer them, say them moving vote GTR5 sit them. We bring in and fuck up the farmer them. You remember? And the ganja man them on advocate, preach all long to legalize the weed and see there, you know miss out. And them friend them. But anyway, I know over the bush I say find the prosperity. But a line you have to drive for food. Remember to vote for PNP here. One mark G.
Message to Honorable Mark Golding. Mr. Mark Golding, we the people of Jamaica would like to call you most honorable, and I believe it is few days away. Mr. Mark Golding, we the people of Jamaica, we have been tricked, we have been conned for all the days of our lives where politics is concerned. And because of that, sir, I have to call it now politics. Mr. Mark Golding, I have voted for the two parties in previous times. But presently, as I am speaking to you, sir, I am a Labourite with thinking to change. For some reason, sir, I am thinking of giving you a chance so you can move from Mark Golding to most. But I would like to ask you a question, sir. Mr. Mark Golding, can you rise to the occasion of Westmoreland, sir? Westmoreland is on a part of dying. Westmoreland is on sabotage and segregation. There is no employment down here away from hotels, and it is so cheap, sir, we can hardly buy bread. Sir, the training centers, they are off the limit. The playgrounds, they are off the limit. They are now soldier camps. And the ones that is not soldier camps is occupied by animal. Sir, entertainment die in Westmoreland. The roads, as you would have known, because you are now on campaign, they are in deplorable condition. Mr. Mark Golding, can you make us a promise, sir? And not only an empty one, and fulfill it. And the people of Jamaica will really, truly vote for you, sir. Because we are suffering, especially in Westmoreland. Emergency. Westmoreland people are suffering around here. Please let this reach Mark Golding. Please, I'm asking your people. Comedian OM, I'm in.
Jaja people, Jaja. Wagwan, good ones. And all right, people. Now hear me good. Jaja. Be a big man like that, I'll tear up, you know. It's a hard thing, you know, if you're a big man, I say, boy, things rough in camp buy bread. Work a hotel. Jaja. Anyway, Wagwan family members, we have Robert Brown here, so we have Laverne Phillips. You know? Yeah, man. You know, Lynette Wagwan, Miss Lynette Jenkins, and Taros King 31, TM Rose there, Sunshine there, Merinda Raddock there, Sharon Williams, Wagwan family. How are you? Oh, we're there, man. We're live and we're up. Now, people, me have a reason we don't know this evening, you know. We want to participate. Part of the argument we going to talk about is, when we want to call in, we going to play some video, because we going to talk. Because we talk all week, every day, sometimes for a long time. I want someone to call in tonight. And get someone to call and tell me, what is the difference when PNP in a power from when Labour right in a power? Today, I listen to a video. Someone was saying that, oh, the book is so high, the book list. We see a young lady mad about the book list. It's like they don't care about book list. This is somebody said them used to get free book under the PNP, right? And the Labour right come in and it cut down to 1 and 2 and then 1 and then like only Matt's book them I get for free or something like that. All right. Someone wanted to give me an experience, people, and also the water. See there? During the PNP time, we used to get what? Free water. We have a rapid response water system. And when it's coming, it's shut down. Let's talk about our health care. What kind of health care we used to have back then? We used to have people on the ground at hospitals. We used to have pharmacy in the hospitals. We used to have care sheet and pillow and them things that got hospitals. We need to speak on those things so people who don't understand, especially Gen Z, might hear this and learn something and say, no, Jamaica is not always like this. What about water where the people can't get? Jamaica used to be a place where pipe there everywhere, don't it? Want to give me an experience about the road? What kind of condition the road used to be in under the PNP? What about garbage pickup? What kind of condition the garbage pickup was? What was it like? You know? So before we get into the cards and stuff, come on over call me and tell me what I want. So we could get some videos. So let's get to Marky G first.
And when it comes to the workers of this country, I don't care if them feel it's a disrespect to say I am like a security guard. Me not better than no security guard. Me not better than nobody. I just come here for serve my people. Born here, grow here, live here, me nah live here.
That's one Marky G.
Yo, you see when Portia then left Jamaica, we not even busy with minimum wage, how things normal. We got a supermarket and we good. You understand? Tax now kill we so. Tax now kill we and police in the pan road a kill we so. And a charge with a head lamp. And a charge with a eating our vehicle. You understand? Land in the pan the two side of the road so. Everything did normal. You understand? People could have still eat and drink.
People could have still eat and drink. That's under the PNP. People, this brother here in a power. Before we get to the deso, you see that brother in a power? him desperate, you know, no such man. I mean, things suspended now, dissolved now, but I'm a wind down now. But you see this brother named such man, in desperate, a man power hungry. Anything you hear me call people, bad mind, power hungry, are him that people. You have to understand a man like that. Anything you hear me call the PNP them, are him. Him say the PNP them miserable and they angry. Then who are dirt, who are them labor right function. Then who are beat up, who are labor right function. Are two different function, you know, labor right function, now labor right, beat up labor right and get in a trouble for. You understand me? Are two different function, people. So watch this video and then we get right back. Look at the desperation.
People, it's your boy Roadstar. I mean, brother, I never see this in my life yet. Our first prime minister, I see a campaign so hard for win one election. You did it for 2 terms. If you didn't do a good job, why you would have to try so hard to win back again? Cause, and I like to say the 1 term. And the people have a slight doubt. You do 2 terms. So why you have your campaign so hard? Man, then between him son roof, I set up Starlink on him car and them sitting there. And they all over a place a tour like artists to win election. Brother, you now have to convince the people them done last hope in there already, brother. Your tricks are you con them and you only care for your rich friends alone. The people them see that. I just look at one them know where you have to be loyal to, you know, look one, licky one them. They want to look at 10 grand and 6 bag of cement. Sell out to the vote for 6 bag of cement. And know say yo, the future they for us. So they sell on the future for 6 bag of cement. And know say a man around the country where now, yo, we not come talk about it, yo, we not do this or we not do that. What we not do? Road only fixed for an election time. See? We're not going to say better for you raise a certain amount of salary in a parliament. No. And you're going to say, yo, if you're going to raise right across the board, better they put 10% for everybody's salary, including yours then, to make it fair then. So all of them things where you talk, one night for your show, half a chair, joke thing, bro. Bro, you're lame. Take off the G, or you say if you want to call it, but you just don't say, your name bro lame. Lame for the country. People, it's your boy Road.
So, you see what I want to say. So, such man, a man were in there for 2 terms. The second term, you get more seat. There's nothing the PNP could have stopped him from doing for the people them, to make the people them life better. But it seems as if the man going there with a different intention and wasn't thinking about the poor people. When I talk about love, I want to concentrate on other things. There are other values you can have also, like building, constructing, creating, developing.
Every person wants to build a home for themselves and their family. I come from England, and we have a saying, an Englishman's home is his castle. Can you talk a little bit about that?
You know, I don't know what the Big To Do is about. The casting of aspersions and innuendos. It's typical of the PNP. It's the PNP mentality. It is a crab in the barrel mentality. Again, it's the poor mentality. We can't all be rich, so we all should be poor. It is the socialist mentality. It is the grudgeful and bad mind mentality. That's what it is. It is, and the people, you know, I tell you the honest truth about this thing. People who are criticizing me for building a house don't know that I literally build. And I've been building now for 4 years. I think what it shows is a capacity to do things and do them well.
Bruh.
To think big and build big. I hate people talking about people who work hard, who have never worked hard themselves, who have never one day put one block on top of another and built anything. Right? Yeah, you can love everybody, but at the end of the day, you can't eat love. Right? And you can't live in it.
Bruh.
People have to be able to execute, build, construct, create, be industrious. These are also important values. And what I find is that we run around saying, oh, we love, we love, we love. At the end of the day, you don't create anything, you don't own anything, you've never built anything, you've never transformed anything. And I think that's what the voters have to contend with.
So you're the man I talk to no poor people. Bottom feeders, you're the man I talk to no. This man is so desperate for power. It's a damn shame, people. Desperate for power. Just desperate.
Listen, morning. You can give a couple inside here for me to play. Appreciate it. Thanks. By respect. Oh, it's not yet already. Listen. Bruh.
So let's see what go on, people. Oh, they're desperate as hell. Look here again. Look on desperation. At night time, you know, people. A patu. Man can't sleep in bed at night time. Marky G in bed, wrap up and lap up with his wife. Kuya. Him side of bed cold. Could it? While Marky G are warm up in bed. Could it? What a desperation. Are people get at night time? People local government election are the same thing, you know. And Marky G roll up on him. See that night time? Desperate and hungry for power hungry, can't sleep at night. Lord God can't sleep at night time. Can you just imagine? We can go back to the youth and say.
People, it's your boy Roadstar. Brother, I never see this in my life yet. A first prime minister, I see a campaign so hard for win one election. You did it for 2 terms. If you didn't do a good job, why you would have to try so hard to win back again? And I like to say you do 1 term and the people have a slight doubt. You do 2 terms. So why you have to campaign so hard? Man, then between him son roof, I set up Starlink on him car and them sit there. And they all over a place a tour like artists for win election. Brother, you now have to convince the people have done last hope in here already, brother. Your tricks are you con them and you only care for your rich friends alone. The people them see that. I just look at one them now where you have to be loyal to, you know, look one, licky one them. They want to look at 10 grand and then 6 bag of cement. Sell out to the vote for 6 bag of cement. I know say yo, the future they for us. So I sell on the future for 6 bag of cement. I know say I'm around the country where now, yo, we not come talk about yo, we not do this or we not do that. We not do. Road only fixed for an election time. See? We're not going to say better for you raise a certain amount of salary in a parliament. No. And you're going to say, yo, if you're going to raise right across the board, better they put 10% for everybody's salary, including yours then, to make it fair then. So all of them things we talk. One night for your show, half a chair, joke thing, bro. Bro, you're lame. Take off the G. Oh, yes, I don't even want to call it. But you just don't say your name, bro, lame. Lame from the country.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
Roll it back. Don't get into these nuances around something which has gone bad a morning. It can't come good a evening.
Roll it back.
Roll it back and do the thing afresh. That's what the country wants. That's what we want. Roll it back, Prime Minister. You say you do it for yourself, do it for everybody, including me and him and everybody else. Roll it back. Don't get into these nuances around something which has gone bad a morning. It can't come good a evening.
Roll it back.
Roll it back and do the thing afresh. That's
People, look on this. And every youth, I go get sell out for 6 bags of cement. I want $5,000. I want box lunch. The youth might get smarter. I could listen to Perry.
One thing is certain, while the other remains undeniably true. The Jamaica Labour Party is desperate, while the People's National Party is composed. Now, I've been observing this PNP over the political season, and I must say they have transformed before our very eyes. And whether you're a JLP or a PNP supporter, we're all Jamaicans, and we must have some amount of objectivity within us to admit this fact. A lot of the things that people said about the PNP from the inception of the political race, you're not hearing that now. The PNP released a manifesto recently, so good of a manifesto that the JLP don't know how to respond to it. Some say it's a wonderful manifesto. Some say a JLP ideas PNP thief. Some say a AI generated. They're all over the place. They're in a frenzy. They are yet to release a manifesto, and I would advise them to release one and release one very soon, because campaigning on achievements, it's not going to work, especially when those achievements have not successfully resonated with the Jamaican people. When I am on the ground, when people are on the ground, persons are not talking about the achievements of the Jamaica Labour Party. They have not resonated. The only 2 things that I can recall that came from the Jamaica Labour Party that seems to be the talk of the town is when Dr. Doom played a recording of KD Knight. And we all see how that's going. And the off-key rendition of a Pretty Little Baby remix that was done at the rally. Other than that, the Jamaica Labour Party, they seem to be very unsure as to how to respond to a united People's National Party, a composed People's National Party, a laser-focused People's National Party. And I'm very excited to see what is to come in the weeks ahead.
So, and every young youth, I think, fool. The my young people sit down and them see the 2 party, and they say one appear quarrel and chaka go on over there. The next one are focus, a laser focus. I give a policy and appear educated people over there, and it's a decent party. You them not tell us that people are calling me and tell me say they are turned off. Labor rights are being turned off by labor rights taking off PNP flyers. So the PNP labor right, them go through and take on the PNP them stuff. Somebody who called me and tell me say they are turned off, labor rights are turned off by that. Labor rights are turned off by that. Labor rights don't want to see them country like that where man a walk through and a tear down stuff like a lawless country, and you hear people in the background and say, boy, so the man in waste like you want to go tonight. You know, you have people turned away by that who are labor rights. So anyway, people, let's get back to the argument at hand.
Yo, you see when Portia then left Jamaica, we not even busy with minimum wage, how things normal. We got a supermarket and we good. You understand? Tax now kill we so. Tax now kill we and police now in the pan road a kill we so. And a charge with a head lamp. And a charge with a eating with vehicle. You understand? Law in the pan the 2 side of the road so. Everything did normal. You understand? People could have still eat and drink.
So, when you hear the people, so we've gone back to the argument. And the question is, what was life under the PNP? We made it. Yeah? What was life like under the PNP in Jamaica? Yeah? Yeah. I want to hear from you guys. And be serious, people. Because we have to, because people are talking, and young people don't know, you know? They don't know people. And we have to make them know. We have to make them know. You know, what was life under the PNP, people? I want to hear from you guys today. So, tell me, people. So, may I put up the number in the comment section? May expect to hear from you guys, call me. But before we go to something, let me do something real quick. Let me read something real quick. Come and see something pop up here. Just pop up a while ago. Let me read for you guys before you guys any call in. Look on this, people. Hear this. Lord God, you see such man, desperate, you know. Talk about desperate. Look at this. Just coming to RFM News 36 minutes ago. Chairman of the People's National Party, Dr. Angela Brown Burke, says the Prime Minister had no authority to announce a date for a by-election for the Seabright Darden's division. She raised the issue at last night's mass rally in Crossroads, St. Andrew. The party's councillor in the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSMNC, have also raised concern about the procedure used in setting the date. The KSAMC division is among 4 where local government by-elections are to be held currently with the September 3rd general election. Nomination day is scheduled for tomorrow, August 18. The announcement was made by Prime Minister Andrew Holness last rally and endorsed by local government Desmond McKenzie. So he have no authority to do that. He follow the legal process. So what such man do right now, I pay trouble, you know. What family?
Good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Yeah, me have a burning issue, you know. I probably want to talk to you about because I can't talk everything one time. Yeah. You know, so fan them are coming up for. You know, so basically one time when they have a family member sick hospital and thing, you know, the family can go look for their family. Did you know, so for instance, that one somebody I love, they look for their family in the hospital and then sick.
Wow.
No matter the one somebody I love to go look for your family. I remember my grandmother sick 2 years ago. She passed out still 2 years ago. And believe you me, couple of weeks ago as family, go look for your grandmother. And one somebody I love to go to the hospital, go look for your grandmother. Basically, under the past when PNP in a power, 3 or 4 or 5 go look for your family. Because basically, I think if I remember, if I family living till 12, I remember, I'm not quite remember that. I think you used to get off, go look for your family. One somebody I love, brother.
And the labor rights. So everything changed under this government, yeah?
One somebody, brother. And make you tell me say to you, I talk about different things, so I didn't get to say that to you. You understand what I mean? So if a whole heap of things I'm gonna change in coming. A whole heap of things in change. Like I said before, you know, do nothing for the American people, brother. You know, do nothing for the country in general.
One of the people calling, man, because when you come in, come tell it you don't know the path program, whether agriculture, the road, everything.
I stop me when me prove for my own self. Anything you hear me attack, I'm talk to you about a facts me talk. I mean, a facts me not talk about you, brother. Come and take years from people. I like things in my own. Yeah, that's everything me can say, yes, he did that, man, I saw it go.
Yeah.
I like you have proof when me attack. That's what me talk.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, that's a rule. So, as I said before, this man for him come in, before him come in, him say, for instance, no tax. And in the idea, as I said before, all the food and everything are tax. So, I want to know everyone steal tax here. Everyone, when I go to shop and then go find everyone tax. You understand me? I said before, when I read no budget at all in a read. And what I mean in the plateau at about no tax at all for him going. So, when every food and everything, there's no tax here.
Of course.
Well, we know if on a tax.
I talk to the man about it. And policeman tell me, say, you know what police tell me? That one policeman tell him, say, boy, I fee him ticket. He get 2 million in a ticket. Then if a quarterly, a first quarter, $2 million in a ticket, one policeman, right? One policeman, $2 million in a ticket.
I want next one never share the two. You see, taxman them, most of the taxman come like a criminal out of them. They police deal them worse than criminal. I tell you, shoot them. Enough time taxman if you run for the police them. It's when you say a chance for the company road, nobody will come out road go hide. Because they feel that chance for them wicked. Every time you tell the company road, brother, them have come off the road completely because they say the taxman tell me that they want more than one time. Say when transport company on the road, I remember no fire with them bad. No matter how they cute, chance we find something good on it, something wrong with their vehicle. I when they have a new vehicle, chance we find something about the vehicle. Taxman tell me that.
Wow. Wow, my brother.
You understand me?
Yes.
But I don't know, brother. I don't know, but to be honest with you, as I said before, I want to be better for my country, brother. I don't want a man to come in and then that day, I reach himself and leave everybody in poverty. You come in there to represent the people. You come in there to do a good job to please people in general. Because I said before, people put you where you're there and you put yourself. You see him run around and look what now?
Yep, all that night.
Is it?
All that night.
You run around now? That shows, for instance, that people important. Because if I have people, you could know him. You know what I mean? Look for the teacher them. Look for the police them. Look for everybody. Then can't get no raise. So why the teacher who walk out for them or there? That's for sure that's bad. You know what I mean? The country done already. And you have to 200% for you only. And then at the end of the day, what you do? You know, you teach and the police and then you know put the raise for them pay. And if you have put God bless you put on them. They have to literally beg you. You tell them where we are out there, we don't want God bless our own. And tell the truth, God love the people in America out there, tell the big America champions, big like you know, friends, and you have big money for go buy food. You know what I mean? So, no, for everybody, they're not get the proper money for buy, if you look after themselves and tell the people go to work, and you buy food and look after their family properly. To be honest, they need to work on a big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, they set the thing up, for instance, you know, for independent, to be dependent. It is dependent on how you see when somebody depends on someone, I want dangerous something, brother.
Jaja, my brother.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
You know what I mean? You do the thing right here. And the next, me go say this manger. You see, this man we are coming up for PMP in general, make sure you use up a resource. Too much of a resource are wasting in Jamaica. They need to make some factory and make sure that use up a resource. You know, so as I said before, I want to say good for your country. Put your people them to work. And the next thing again, to encourage you to take yourself with a crime, because crime benefit none of in our country. You go broke down one nation and kill off your brother and your sister. That will benefit none of it. Take the youth and encourage and tell them to come out of crime altogether. Them is not going to, when a man give a man go and shot to go kill them brother and sister. The benefit none of it, you know. I'm going to think you kill your nation, you know. Clean up your hospital, them. Make school. Make hospital that people can go to hospital and know so they go to hospital and somebody sick for you. You know, if you have one every person go dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do good things the right way that people can see what you're doing, brother, for the benefit of the people and the country that are about, for instance, a man going and rich and at the end of the day, the people them turn poor and the people then turn poverty. You don't want that, brother. You want everybody, if you feel good about government, I don't say our government, because people, I think that a people are government, you know, that the people they make you turn government. So if the people don't vote you in, when you go turn government. That we sure that the people at the standout. So all you go for instance to put yourself first and the people are back. You put the people in foot front different of you. See that's what I mean? It's like we say God in general and everything we do, we got the food and everything. God lead and we follow. So you as a leader, you have to make sure you do the right thing that people can follow you. That you can that good example that people can say exactly can say, all right, this one I do a good work. Then it's right now, if you go in to win now. And you can win kind of things where people can see when you have to do things that people can see. It's not all about target talk and in the day you're a hack. You have to do things people can see. Can it make sense? Just say you fix road now. And in the day when you fix road, couple of days the rain fall, mash up. You have to do things all the way to fix so road like a business too. Because if fix road and rain fall, by 2 souls mash up, you got to square. What are you thinking? It costs we in general as taxpayer do the road good. That for instance, we are fix good. That means they move from one state to you do a different thing. If you have to make a school, you make the school good. If you're going to make a hospital, you make a hospital, whatever you do, you do it the interest of the people, the country. You do the interest, for instance, like a business, you're going to get a little thing, you're going to money and come outside. No, do it good.
Yeah, my brother.
You understand me? Yeah, man. So anyway, bless and thank you, brother, for taking me to all and things. Always, my general.
Bless in here? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Protection, brother.
Yes, you too, yeah. Yeah, man. People want to hear from me, you know. The ones that was around and have sense during the PNP, when the PNP was in power. What is the difference between now and then? Because I'm going at the PNP, do nothing and this and that, and life is so hard under the PNP. Oh, no, call me. They're going to say life was so hard under the PNP. Yes, life was easy. All my life at Jamaica. What kind of life we have now compared to back then? What one teacher?
Hold on, Carlos. Make I turn this down. Hold on. Make I turn it down.
We want to know. Banking. Banking. Yeah? Did you see nobody rob no Brinks truck, no truck with no money? You see nobody rob under the PNP. Did you see nobody rob Western Union? Did you see nobody rob no bank? Did you see any of these? What was life under the PNP compared to now, teacher? How you doing?
Well, I migrated about 16 years now, but I still go and come. And in my time, when the PNP was in governance, you know, I would say everything is perfect. Nothing in this life is ever perfect. But it was never anything like this now. Jamaica mash up. Jamaica not what it used to be.
Hold on, teacher. Me shape the question the right way, teacher. Because you have to be honest, you know? And to be honest with myself, me better shape the question a different way, like, what was Jamaica before Andrew Onis? Because under PJ, under Portia, under Bruce, under Siaga, under Manley, we have never seen a Jamaica like this. Do you understand me? Even as bad as how Siaga was, and now we are read and classify documents and see what Siaga do at that time. But if we can go back in our head, under both PNP and Labour Right Administration, we have never seen anything like this. So the comparison should be made. What was Jamaica before Andrew Onis?
Yes, it must be made. The comparison must be made because in Siago time, I can remember in the 80s when the war and especially when the election in 1980, Lord, it was horrible. But after the election and the country changed over to the PNP, things start to stabilize. And, you know, as I say, it was not 100, but it really get better. It really get better. It didn't have this problem with water. Water? Yeah, they will lock off the pipe if in case they go fix a main or a main is broken or something like that. Or hurricane and, you know what I mean? Them kind of situation, the necessity. But to directly take away the water supply from the people to do their personal work for their own personal good and financial benefit, not like that. Even the saltfish, you could have even buy saltfish. You could have even buy chicken back. Look at the price of chicken back. Even the health system, you could have get your medication. Because I remember you go down to KPH, when you get your medication, you go to a little part there, so, yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah, that little part there, so the end of the hospital right there, so, where you could have go for your medication at the pharmacy. Yeah, you go wait, yes, but you go get your medicine. I remember those days. The roads weren't that bad, like now. People, you know, the garrison, them flare up them war and all of that, but from the police, you know, when they make about certain name policeman or come and so on, them kind of calm down. You say, come in, you better go in. You get what I mean? Yes. Rent was not as high as it is now. You couldn't get a house because the housing trust still exists. It was still there. So if you work and you apply and you get through, you get a house. It wasn't nothing like this. It wasn't this type of piracy. And if my man, I go say, him is a proud man. How a proud man like you come to such low things? That's even what the people who living on the low social economical level are going to try to help themselves. Sell this, sell that, gas and all of that. You will do that? You will do that? No. The money I want to work quicker than, excuse me, I talk of the things that I not mean to do. I see him to never be to him. He want to work quicker than what Saddam Hussein did get. And put it on in the neck and carry for a tree. It's a wicked prime minister in Siaga. I'm just beat Siaga.
Siaga, man. Let me talk about, man, as bad as Siaga be, because remember, history finds Siaga in some dark area. But when you look back on the country, we as a people, we could have got a hospital. Pharmacy was open at Siaga, wasn't it? In the hospital.
Yeah.
We have standpipe in Jamaica under Siaga. We have good roads under Siaga. Man, everything was up under Siaga. So even Bruce, everybody, except this brother here. So what happened?
And I feel like Bruce is starting a good part, you know. But I don't know how I'm going to mess up right there, so, you know. After come the big nose man gets it, you know. Because of that situation, where Bruce got to mess up. Because give him what he needs to do. He knows when the pressure on him. He would even make it come to this. Bruce would even make it come to this.
Hold on there. Chris D said Siaga could have changed the constitution and set up a dictatorship when he had 60 seats in parliament. Siaga never do that. Good thought that. Siaga could have done that. At the worst right now, people. At the worst right now. At the worst, under any government in the history of Jamaica, not under no labor rights, not under no PNP, not under no Bruce, not under no Siaga, no PJ, no Portia, Mandias, none of them people. These are the worst Jamaica is to I and I. So I and I wanted to call in and tell me what difference you notice right now in our experience. How to feel, how to view Jamaica, what are the experience when PNP the in there or any other party the in there? What was on the experience before such man? That's the argument there.
He batter the taxi man them, he give them trouble, them a beat police, a beat up the taxi man them. You can't get no justice in case they go to court with certain issue. All of them just upon the one page. You control everything. You never have no prime minister of Jamaica where we take over all of the agency them in them office. That never happened.
No.
Why? Because you know what him do, chop the money. Land. You can tell them to say, you know. And you want to buy them land, you know. They are not bought. A capture land. The wife no buy. God bless her, she might buy. But them have got show proof for that, you know. Because the people who are born there in the country, ingenious to their country. You can't just no land. Look at the poor old lady. A ball out for help. And just have thief them land that was donated, given to them by them ancestors, family members who passed. I feel them own in other countries, land and cattle. Mean a lot. It mean a lot. Jamaica people not for own nothing. Oh, come. Pass the land and give it to the people. They deserve it. They're paying taxes. Him coming like Christopher Columbus, him come to discover the wealth of Jamaica and take it over for himself. I pay piracy that, you know. How can somebody do that? I believe you, let me tell you, he didn't know he would be caught. That's why he must fight for the third term. Which budget of a Prime Minister Gardiner had so many policemen when they not pay good? After a chick behind him. Look at the loads of Jamaica. And he's still coming out. Ask him, literally begging you for the vote. And the man have so much affect. So much. He create everything. We're not going to do all of this world. What is he going to do? His family has to go answer, you know. His family have to answer because the names are included in it. No wonder my lady, as it is alleged, her name the farm Kobe. Kobe, her name get the so. She no family member. If it is so, it is alleged. What kind of parents it is? You know, today when you was on, this thing came to my mind, I think indeed. If your husband is a politician, you're not to be one. Stay back. Enough that one enough. Enough to know. She knew what was going on. She knew the plan. And she was put there to help manage the resources. to hide it away, to go quiet to act out her piracy. Yes, she knew what she was doing. That's why she's so quick in Parliament to slam people down, turn off their mic, being disrespectful. I've never seen in Parliament with a woman, at least the other one was much better than her. Yeah, she did much better than her. Give her what is due. What's her name? Dalrymple.
Yeah, man.
She was much better than her. Yes, man. She was much better than her. This one is just nothing but a buto. Nothing but a buto girl. Because you must have some respect, man. Do it better. You learn as you go. By the way, you learn. You learn as you go, by the way, how to carry yourself, how to speak to people, your behavior. That's Parliament. Everybody look on with it. Nation business discuss. You can't go in your bedroom slumber. You look at her posture too. Look at how she says. And you're in Parliament. Camera is on you. And it's not every year style. It's suited for those type of situations, and as a female parliamentarian, more so the Speaker of the House. Some of these hairstyles is just for, outdoors, them girls, they will go to them party and all of them kind of things. You must be groomed properly from head to toe, like a lady, and your attitude must reflect that too. They are nothing but a damn thief, mash up the country. I hope they are the members of Parliament, them counterparts, because them low tough, all of them character gone. All of them. I hope they realize their party who mash up them party and who mash up Brand Jamaica. I hope them beat him ass. I don't mean literally beat him, but you know what I mean? Give the arguments. Talk about it, what he has done. Because how can I say I am a lawmaker and something's like this happening and I'm not able to say no, you'd have to. And a matter of fact, it's the people elect me, so you couldn't put me out of Parliament. It's the people elect them. They forget that. So they don't know what they do. Them are nonsense, And the people elect them. And if they stand up for the truth and the people know that they're standing up for the truth, none of them can touch them. Everybody back this Prime Minister. I am wondering right now, you see, people, what Desmond McKenzie is saying, Babs Grange, and Vaz, the bad old one, Montague, the one where the senator, the junkie one. I'm wondering what they're saying, and more. But these are the most, Tufton too. Tufton, yes, man. I'm wondering to myself what they're all saying now, because the ass gone through the gate into the reverse by putting the cat in front of the ass and the ass then. So everything and the gone wide open gate like a flood tsunami.
Yeah. Hold on, teacher. Hold on. Somebody just text me. Said, text me this. I voted for Andrew 2016 boss. LOL. Raises everything on me 2017. When I go to the tax office to deal with my car and pay the family land taxes, everything raises 150 to 250%. People just forget it all. But I don't, because I was strict as a Scorpio. I don't forgive nor forget. Jaja. So even man we voted for Andrew in 2016. I said by 2017, you go for deal with these taxes, car and land. Everything raised to 150 to 250%. So right as the man come in, we start getting licked with a big piece of stick. And the man come look down we and say, no tax, no new taxes. Man, look on the people them where the price of bread them can't even buy it, a slice of bread them a buy now. You man look on those people and say, you see it? We don't raise the tax, you see it? Everything's stable. Why?
Lie. Diabolical liar. You see, it's a myriad of things, you know. And as you talk, the things come back to your memory. The things keep coming. Everything went sky high. Everything, and it never stopped. So what was happening? I'm just stealing the money and stealing and keep taxing the people to pay back this money. Yeah. That's what he did. He was stealing long ago, and I know Andrew a thief. Yeah? That's why some of the things them, you know, that is discovered, you know. The ICs don't know about that, you know. IC don't know about them there, you know. And those must go on it too. You can't declare no statutory deduction. How? How? When you can't tell how you get the wealth, you want gas station, you want this. Look all the dirt with Angelo. And just sell out every damn backside. Jamaica should have read every country in this world. Have something in them country that is bringing in financial resources. Look at our backside. Eh? Look what he has done to the people. You know, some of them are their farm. No farm no more because them cut into that, cut road and all kind of something. Mash it up, those people get sick with the lungs. No rebate, nothing at all in debt. Eh? And you're rich? You rich? You're a billionaire?
Peter.
Let me tell you something.
You see, everything this man say about other people, you're bad mind, you're angry, you're this, you're that. He is talking about himself. And that is going to prove itself Tuesday night, guys. Tuesday night, guys. Tune into Mystic Sensation. My virgin Byron, we had a discussion, and Byron is going to blow the lid on some stuff. Remember me tell you, everything this brother has said about other people, he might do it. Remember me tell you, we should understand him by now on my platform. Come and try to teach, you know, every step me go to. So see the man stay there. So on Tuesday night of a Mystic Sensation, yeah, Byron. Yes, so me no know if he put up the thumbnail yet, but me I tell you, based on what he tell me, it's gonna be something where the wall away. Some people are gonna say, some people are gonna shame. So more on the labor right them and the PNP them tuning to Mystic Sensation this Tuesday. Oh, come and tell you, say, me over there, I draw my chair, and nobody better not take my seat. Me leave it right at the front. Don't sit down on my seat.
Leave Mystic man, so me have more than one phone on the computer. Every gadget because me a multitask and me listen to everybody because hey, me for send this to, you know, big up to all the bloggers. We said all the bloggers came out last night, you know. All the bloggers got it going, you know.
Yes.
So my number two, you know.
Yes.
So me know so the work on now do a go forward, you know. It's a move, man. It's a move. Must have big up tone, blessing, multiply.
Yeah, man. I can say the same thing too. For everybody out there who do this kind of work for moving Jamaica forward, male and female. No matter what in the world, I tell you, say, it's a concerted effort. Do you understand me? It's a concerted effort.
Yes, it's a reach, man.
Yes,
it's reaching millions.
Yes.
And I tell you, say, me personally, I go upon all them to see what was going on last night. And everybody got it locked. Everybody got it locked, me, I tell you, you know. You say, watch out.
I don't know time to play now. I don't time to play. The date call, you know. The date call. So the date has been called, people.
Well, me tell you, say, this a history, you know, when me say last night. I know me in a you know. Carlos me in a you know. Because I just two. Not just, what, Kingston and St. Andrew? The meeting was, right, Carlos?
Yeah,
yeah. I look on the crowd. That size crowd more than even what they had for the mass rally.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's say, speak up to the people. You see how people are yearn for the change?
The
You
change,
see people
yes,
want
yes,
the change
yes.
and them fed up?
And it's a decent change, you know, no chaka chaka and chaka chaka and all this in there.
I tell you, listen, boy, God, you do all things according to your will. And him say again, oh God, say, no, give more than you can bear. When we see that, tears full my eye last night. And I said, thank God. God prepare Marky G. That man was literally prepared to come save Jamaica. When you look for them party right now, a tough time them they think of a come, tough time can't come nowhere. He must stay back in the shadow, but can nasty up him, corrupt him, dirty. Look when do with the hospital. Eh? No. Tough time can't come nowhere up front. Must stand there at the back. There's not nobody in them parties who say, okay, Andrew can't stay there when him become opposition. Stay where? He must go to jail. He has to go. We cannot let this go. And I'm asking the PNP, when Marky G win, JLP party must die a natural death. They not to come back at all. Every time PNP set the country right, them come and mash it up. It's evident. And I talk about their builders and creators. Where? Look on the road. Look on the road where the missus of our apartment. I can't jump in the house alive. Here. And I talk about them do road and then do this. Most of them I talk about after them big friend, the hoteliers and all of them things there. Them sell out. Every little thing them sell. Then when you see them have been selling there now, they're quiet now. They might get something for you know. Why you think them now take no tax on Chinese? Them get pay off. Simple.
Yeah.
Why you not take tax from them? Why you taxing the Jamaican people? And you say you love the Jamaican people? He's a wicked man and you're going to pay for it. Not only you, but all who involved. Andrew Holness, you know no shame. You know no shame, sir? Wait till Mystic bring out the rest and alone. Mystic alone. More are going to run out for you. Wait. Let me tell you something, you know. People, when you see say this bigger than Jamaica, when you see why the DPP linger on, you don't want for you if you see that. Put one and one together and make two of them. Yeah, man, sum it up, man. Bring it to a conclusion.
Yes, teacher, and make your final. Teacher. You make your final. Give me a final thought. Then me say me can take a few more calls. Yeah.
Yeah, right. True. Anyway, people, the time has come, and I feel relieved. What I see last night, and the People's National Party, how me see how Damien run out with it. I tell you, him get it. JP done. Them done for. So we just hold the fort now. Put out the vote now. The X beside the head, without the head, you can't live. Not even to shoot the bell. Our time now. And we are going to party. We are going to party because them have them party. Alright? So the thing go. Only Carlos.
Teacher, bless myself.
Everybody have a good evening.
Every time, teacher, your guide.
Yeah.
People, the argument is, what was Jamaica like before Andrew Holness? Jamaica under Bruce, PJ, Portia, Siaga, Manley. My experience in my age, this is the worst. This is the worst, people. So Jamaica at that time, before Suchman, when him come in, there was a rapid response water system. The man cut it out and he killed that. So, you know, so in Wicked, so under PNP you get water, under labor right you buy water. And I get do that. Under PNP you could have put your mouth under the pipe and drink. Under labor right we have fecal matter. Head boy, what go on?
Blessings, brother, how you do?
Blessed love you, man.
Yeah, man, me there go on.
Yeah, man.
There. You know, to them, I me that call you, but me busy.
Yes.
Because, as you know, me I gather the dose to me in a grip.
Remember, you tell me say I got open grip, you know.
Yes, so once me I grab the grip, me I grab the other one, me I pack the other close because we're going to be hitting the ground just now. We're not saying nothing much, you know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, because we believe that there's no time for excuse. I can't sit down and hear say my candidate lose by 1 vote and feel comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah? I would never feel comfortable.
So, yeah, dip your finger.
We have to dip a finger.
Yes.
We have to dip a finger. And nobody can take it right there from us. Until them take it away, and even if them attempt to take it away, we shall exercise it. Yeah?
Yes.
So,
yes, man. Me I talk about say what was Jamaica, how different is Jamaica under Suchman, because my experience in Jamaica is that even under Edward Seaga, PJ, Michael Manley, Bruce, Jamaica was never like this. We could have still, under any one of them except Suchman, we could have still go under the pipe, go drink water out of it, my brother. And you know,
you're correct about that, you know, because you did because I've been listening for a while. You're the challenge that I've had over the years.
Yes.
I tell the people I can't speak of the era of Michael Manley and Edward Seaga because I never born in a period.
Yes.
When I born, Michael was just on him exit. Yeah?
Yes.
Michael was just on his way out. So I grew up in the PJ era, which is the 18 years and I see people cuss. Yeah? And I ask myself as a youth growing up, if life was so bad in Jamaica, because when I see now, where young people facing now comparing to then, you never face them things as youth.
No, man. No.
Carlos, me can tell people, you never got a bit hungry as a youth in a Jamaica during them period there.
No, man.
Because you can't hungry.
Hold on, head boy. I'm play one clip and they come back and kick with the ball.
Yo, you see when Portia then left Jamaica, we not even busy with minimum wage, how things normal. We got a supermarket and we good. You understand? Tax now kill we so. Tax now kill we and police now in the pan road a kill we so. And a charge with a headlamp. And a charge with a eating a vehicle. You understand? Law in the pan the two side of the road so. Everything did normal. You understand? People could have still eat and drink.
Hear that? What do you think about that, dead boy?
Eh? No, they're correct. All right, Carlos, let me give people a quick rundown.
Body fire.
People call the 90s, but it was the 90s that I saw the greatest revolution in Jamaica. Yeah? I remember as a little boy, people used to go up at Diagila, up at Waltham Park Road, where Jai Dumpling shop there. Yeah, if anybody know Waltham Park, they can tell you. Yeah? So you go up at the top of Waltham, between Diagila Road and where Dr. Mande, who died the other day, the prominent Jefferson Ford Africa and passing Africa and go up.
Mm-hmm.
He used to have to go up and line up in a line to make call.
You
hear me say?
Yes.
You hear me say? When house phone for me, when I say house phone became common now, that was about, I can't remember, about 4, about 5. So that was about in the 90s. In the 90s, the same 90s period. Come here, young youth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? We grew up and we know the history. Yeah? But when I remember that me never know about phone, so when I see the house phone, I just pick it up and tell. And then we find out say you have to pay for it. So that period was a period where Jamaica saw. Then you had a thing for the poor people because you used to have a thing called food stamp. And Portia used to distribute the food stamp to a lot of the elderly people. Yeah? Some of the Catholic church, them used to have the food stamp. You remember food stamp, Carlos?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you couldn't, and they used to get that food stamp every 2 weeks. And enough, enough, come and get there. Milk food and this, that, and plus them and get the other support through if them go to Catholic church, through the Catholic church. So when I see people talk about the 18 years, but let's get into infrastructure development. The 18 years saw the highway from the only highway built in Jamaica when nobody not paying a toll. From Port Antonio, all of them attack the highway from connecting Port Antonio to Montego Bay, yeah? Then going back as far as St. Anne, Trelawney, going around to Westmoreland, yeah? All the way around. The only thing is that aspect of that leg from the Hanover to send to Manchester need to be done properly. Without putting that, you don't have to put it in the highway.
Mm-hmm.
They just maintain the road. Because if you look at the St. Mary Road, the Portland Road, remember those roads were built by PJ and those were built by Bouygues, the French company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And those roads still stand up today. And even though nobody never did a ball of KRP. Yeah? So we talk about those infrastructure. We talk about schools. The upgrade of secondary schools. The upgrade of comprehensive schools to secondary schools. And all of the upgrades that the PNP did to the high schools.
Jaja.
Computer lab, when you talk about going to high school in the 90s and early 2000s in the PNP, computer lab always had computers in them. Yeah? Well, let's even go and talk about another in terms of the economy. Yes. Remember, up to when PJ said goodbye to the IMF, you know, pay them off and say goodbye. We didn't go to the IMF, ever had to go to the IMF until Bruce Golding and Adley Shah bring us to the IMF with Andrew Holness as part of the cabinet. Yeah.
Liberate them again.
Right? And remember what they did? They went for a stand. Instead of going for a long-term arrangement, they went for a standby agreement, which had a certain prerequisites that they had to do. One of that prerequisites was that they had to rationalize the public sector. They had to cut social spending, and they had to cut infrastructure spending as well. But what did JLP do? The JLP just continued on a trajectory. They inherited a debt to GDP ratio of 100 and around 110. Mm-hmm. Yeah? When the JLP left, the JLP left it at 106.
Wow.
They borrowed the most money. The debt in Jamaica stood at 660 something billion when the JLP came to power, 2007. In less than that period, they brought the debt to 1.1 trillion. In the 4.5 years they were in government. Yeah?
Wow. Wow.
So if we talk about management and economy, now let them trick you about management and economy. FinTech, the meltdown of the 1990s, was as a result of the bad mismanagement of the 1980s, where people were allowed to just set up the financial company with no regulation. Just a borrow, they say lend us up, yeah, at high interest rates. FinTech was brought in to save persons who were investors in the economy, investors in some of these banks. FinTech was never brought to take nothing from nobody. In fact, it is FinTech that made some of the people who invested in these companies that they get back something. FinTech was so bad and FinTech was so wicked. Why can't they publish the report? Let us see the wicked people them.
Yeah. Publish a report and stop trick the labor right there. Okay, no longer the labor right them and say, Carlos, wait till the FinTech report drop. I say, all right, I'm ready to beat some PNP too. I want to see it myself too. And
Carlos,
no drop. So they disappointed right them too.
Remember this, you know? It was a manifesto pledge of the JLP in 2016 to deliver the FinTech report. When there and they said we're going to deliver the FinTech report. Remember they had already spent much money on a commission of inquiry regarding the FinTech.
Wow.
Why they are afraid to publish a report? Let's say at least 10 of them over there would have been implicated seriously.
Wow. So them
And
man mix up in a type of Ponzi scheme and a type of hism and schism in people.
Because understand this. And let me debunk something of them when we hear them myself from the other day, which is not true. They said that FinTech made Mark Golding and Peter Bunting rich. That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. FinTech took over, for example, some of the companies who couldn't pay back them debts, so the FinTech had to take over their assets. And the assets were wound up and sold. And persons who invested could tell you to this day that they got back some of what they invested in some of these institutions as a result of FinTech. It is similarly like what any government would do. If you run in a company, Carlos, if the government have an entity that is, for example, a piece of land, and then divest in the land, yeah? And the preferred bidder come and they divest it. Maybe they divest in the land because you had signed a deal with them to do some investment and it ain't do what you're supposed to do. So you have a fortune and you lose the asset.
Just like that.
But in this case with the bankers was that they had owned so because what they started doing, you know, they knew that the thing was going to crash.
Mm-hmm.
So they started buying up a lot of properties. Similar to what SSL was doing, owning a lot of properties all over the place.
Inside that information.
Yes, so they started buying up all of these properties. So when Paul Chen Young and others them thing collapsed, yeah, they already had a safe. That is why they bring in guy who was at SSL, because he came in now as the man who was in charge of dealing with the escape plan. And so he set them up on the offshore side.
Mm.
So he was the escape man, and he supposed to give them the escape plan. And those guys that were set up on the offshore side. So when you talk about mismanagement of the economy, that happened under the JLP. Remember, Ronald Reagan was Seaga's friend until Ronald Reagan found out who Seaga be. He said this man is a voodoo economist. Voodoo economist. Yeah? Why did he say so? Because Seaga in the 80s was floating the dollar. So let me tell people, your dollar is determined by about three things. Yeah, but let's just look on two of them. The level of economic activity, yeah, that is a main driver. Yeah. So the GDP, yeah, that determines a lot. Then whether or not it's backed by oil or whatever you use to back it, that's another thing. And the level of circulation around that dollar. Yeah, and also to stability in the country. Seaga started floating the Jamaican dollar at 5-1. Yeah. However, when knowingly know that bubble was going to burst, because what the central bank started doing was that they had to, same like we see them do now, they have to shell out money to spend to keep the dollar afloat.
Yes.
Yeah? So they kept on doing that for years instead of focusing on like fixing education, doing some other things so that you could have more productivity going in the economy. Yeah? So then things could turn around. So by the time 1989, when then remember, the there was Hurricane Gilbert. People refuse to understand that the PNP inherited a country that was decimated. The World Bank, the Earth Tiaga said it looked as if when them viewed Nagasaki and Hiroshima, when the bomb fell down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? That's how devastated Hurricane Gilbert that devastated Jamaica. And it took us a long time, and the World Bank said it would take us 30 years to recover. By 93, Jamaica had recovered. But even though we recovered, we were suffering from the mismanagement of the financial sector because there were no rules. Tiaga, who claimed to be this brilliant Minister of Finance, did not see to it that there were regulations in the sector to protect depositors from the loan sharks and the sharks that were in the system. Yeah? He didn't do anything whatsoever. Remember that the FIB, the Financial Services Commission, all of them, JDIC, those came as a result of what happened in the 90s. You know?
After the crash.
After the crash.
So it shouldn't happen again. So they put those things, people, as preventative tools.
PJ,
barriers,
a brilliant lawyer.
Yeah?
Like PJ, like a brilliant lawyer like Mark Golding. So no, we have to implement proper systems in place and so we now this repeat itself. And they crafted the different legislations, including some of them. Mark Golding was a craft of some. Them time they never in the politics, but was on the outskirts. Yeah.
Hey,
because it was on the top.
Me switch off topic a little bit, but me glad that there, you know, because me a question to ask you, you know, because me get that video and me want to know if there's me I want to play some video and want you tell me if you know any what you know about it. These are some strong allegations, and me that ask Andrew Honest and me ask his wife as politicians. These are concern of the people. So we don't have a little bit more than what you understand. Me want to tell we allegedly. So we don't like for them to come out here and tell the people what we are watching. So me ask you about if you know anything about this. Me play it, watch it.
I'm not saying the Prime Minister is wrong to do business, you know. Don't get me wrong. But don't do business with Jamaica money, sir. And don't steal from Jamaica and do business with the money, sir. The potato house I showed the video is next door to this brand new gas station Andrew Wallace is putting up in Christiana. All the Yardman gas station them of Andrew Wallace. And him have sub hide so other them. Look, everywhere you go you see gas station going up. Look here, government run with oil, alcohol and tobacco. And that's what he's going into. This man will be so fucking rich. That's even when he come out of parliament, even when he retire, even when he dead. His kids, his grandkids, his whole family will never go poor again. That is what Andrew is doing to us.
So my brother, what this brother is alleging, what you know about them Yardman gas station?
No, the brother might be onto something, but you know me, Carlos, I don't love to say until I have my full evidence. But if anybody has listened to me a lot, I have said that this gas station is a GLP funnel. Yeah? It's like a laundromat. Yeah? But I leave it at that, you know. I won't say anything more. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, say if you hear anything from the ground, come and listen. Say if you hear anything from the ground.
No, what I can say to your listeners is that what would be good is when Mark Golding wins, he intends to come with something named unexplained wealth order. Yeah? And he's not going to just go use it for a little man who drive on market. Yeah?
Like what going right now.
Like, so a lot of those who think that they're safe and smart, who have given, like, for example, me thief $100 million, me put it in a Carlos name. Yeah? Don't think that you get it. So if Jamaican people seriously want Andrew Holness to feel the hands of time, then vote for Mark Golding, because they have clearly said, we always say, Mark Golding, no, what is Mark Golding going to the man? When I go there, I am going to implement an unexplained wealth order law, which is used in the UK, by the way, which is used in the United States, in Canada. Once you can't say where you get their money from, because your income must match your assets must equal to can't be too greater than your income. Yeah? So assets far outweigh his income. Yeah?
All right, now show you one more video. Now show one more video. See, you know, these are allegations, and these people are making these claims. And like I said, I like Andrew Holness and his wife as politicians to come out and come tell me what we are concerned about. If you guys are getting this rich while they're in our office.
No, but before you go to the one, Carlos, because there was a point the guy said, which made sense. And we have to understand, close to over 500,000 barrels of oil is missing at Petrogas. Yeah? 500,000 barrels of oil. Yeah? Do you know what is the retail value for that? Billions. Yeah? Billion. 1 billion. 1 billion, 2 billion. But billions. Yeah? So these guys, you see there, you think them easy? But let me tell you something. We are sick. A lot of people, oh, Mark Golding, no, go do nothing. Every politician on the same here. The man tell you unexplained wealth order. Yeah? All of those who involved in them hanky-panky, unexplained wealth order. And this is not going to just go target the local man who drive a market. Yeah? It is going to be used on the high officials who you know them involved in them things.
Yep.
Yeah? And those who are closely connected with politicians. Because it's not a which hunt for anybody. Because if you are a PNP, MP, or councillor, or whatever, and you can't explain where you get your money, it will be used on you too.
Anybody. PNP or Labour, right? So, Mark Golding down to the councillor, them. Anybody.
So that is very important. So I just wanted people to understand the importance. So you don't have to worry. Mark Golding is a financial lawyer. Yeah? He's a corporate lawyer, actually, as they call it. But I'll say financial lawyer. When you look at what he has been able to achieve, yeah, he knows that this unexplained wealth order is going to be the noose around Andrew's neck. Because he will never be able to explain where he gets his money from.
Wow.
And guess what happens? The state will have the power to seize it. That's why Andrew put my man down a FID. Because it's FID that is going to be in charge of the seizure.
Wow. Want to hear that, people? Want to hear that?
Yeah. Let me repeat that again. Let them get it. Mark Golding understands that the unexplained wealth order would catch Andrew Holness with no questions asked. However, in order for the completion of that unexplained wealth order to become properly completed, you need competent individuals at the FID to prosecute. When we say prosecute, when I remember the FID now, like lock them up in court or whatever, but to deliver the evidence to show that these individuals have in fact violated the unexplained wealth order, 1, 2, and that they can also link the proceeds of corruption, which is equal to proceeds of crime.
Yeah. Now, watch this other video. Might be along the line we are talking about right now. We need answers from this politician as if there's any truth to this.
Sure the building with Juliet Holness, aka Cowfoot, size 13 a bill. See it here? And dig up the whole of the road for run pipe and them thing there already. See it here? Big old apartment. painting a blue and white. Yeah. Three of them. Make you see it. So them are on electricity there. Yeah. Showing on the front part. Front part, this is the garbage bin, you know. So it's secure and everything. See, Juliet building this. Big old building. Building look nice, see? Flat. See them there. Tree.
Do you have any info on them sitting here, brother?
No, of course, I've seen that video, and I totally concur with the person who recorded the video. That's the apartment that she's doing up in Lisa.
Eh?
There's no allegations. And let me tell you something. People have to understand, allegations can only be allegations when the person denied that they're involved. She has said, I am doing an apartment in Lisa, and that's the apartment.
That's it.
That's it.
Let me ask you, where they get them to breed that money from, my brother? As a politician in an office.
I have been saying something, but nobody's been listening to me, not even the PNB. The government of Jamaica, when they took over, going back to the same oil business, when President Trump said one idiot named Rex Tillerson come to Jamaica, which couple days after him fire, couple months after him fire, yeah? When he sent Rex Tillerson to Jamaica, what did Rex Tillerson come and tell the character? He must stop by oil from Venezuela. The first person to respond was Jamaica. Because Wheatley, aka Craveney Jr., yeah, was so anxious because they knew, and don't think that Abina escape either. Because it is, and let me tell you, this thing on deep. They planned and contorted to have the funds belonging to Venezuela put in escrow, but then they know that they couldn't give. Then what they did when the elections were held in Venezuela, they protested that Guaido, a man who didn't win no election, was the rightful person in Venezuela to be leader. And what did they do? They used that mechanism to put the Venezuelan money in escrow. Nobody knows if the billions of dollars, yeah, is being used by these people. Nobody knows because Venezuela does not have any proof that the funds is still sitting in escrow.
So they owe Venezuela the money. They still don't pay the
No,
money.
they seize the money under style. And that is why they have been a kiss ass to Washington. And I'm not disrespecting America because I'm not against America. Yeah? But I will forever be kind to the people of Venezuela who was kind to us in the Caribbean. And I will never forget that kindness, and who vexed for me saying thanks to Venezuela and Cuba. Well, go to hell. If it means I never travel to the United States or I never travel the world because I support Venezuela and Cuba, then so let it be. And equally Palestine. So let it be. In life, you have to have some principles. These guys in the GLP have all profited and benefited from the loot at Petrojam. So don't think it's Andrew Wheatley one. Yeah? It was a sanctioned raid. And that sanctioned raid led to the buying of vote in 2020. Yeah? It's a sanction raid. Andrew Holness has sanctioned his MPs to raid the state resources to come back and buy the same people them with them thief from.
So
and you know, this thing hurt me, you know.
How much of them
hurt me because
go ahead,
brother.
Go ahead, brother. Finish your thought. Finish your
No,
thought,
I'm saying
man.
this thing hurt me. This thing hurt me because why it hurt me? You thief from me and then I come back, come give me the money with your thief. I remember, you know, it's me going to pay for it. I want them people to understand how that works. So they have divided up Jamaica by the amount of people who live in there and the amount of what we owe. And the amount of we owe, yeah, with the, divided by the people. I think this is the last time, if I'm not mistaken, each Jamaican contribution to the national debt was about 100,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, both born and unborn. Yeah.
Jesus. Now hear people. You not here?
So when we look at this, we have been reducing the debt, and all not because of our own design, because there was a fiscal rules put in place by Peter Phillips that said we should not have a scenario where we go back to where we did the GDP ratio is at the level that it is. The GLP Carlos had the greatest opportunity to bring wealth in Jamaica. I literally, let me tell you something, and this is the first I'm going to say this. The prosperity agenda that they ran on, I mean, I normally give GLP no credit, but the prosperity agenda that GLP ran on in 2006, you know, that damn good agenda, because the economy has started to turn around. Yeah? So, what does that mean? They now had the opportunity to now use that same prosperity agenda and bring real prosperity to the people, like land reform, issuing titles, some of the same things the PNP is now proposing. To understand, the ordinary Jamaican needs to understand that we're 10 years late. So the PNP don't have the legacy of time. That's why we say time come. We don't have the legacy of time, the leisure of time to wait. No, we have to if you don't inject right now and transform Jamaica, Jamaica is never going to recover. The man them had the chance to transform education, with them to farm the damn. Yeah? They had the chance to do a lot of other things in the system in Jamaica. And what did they do? What did the Jamaica Labour Party and the Andrew Holness do? Nothing.
As they talk about,
nothing.
As they talk about,
rob. Them rob from the systems that they were supposed to design, and that is the thing that hurt me.
Yep.
Who could thief Nutri-Bulla and milk? Something when we used to fight fast food. I mean, Ed used to love Bulla at school, and man.
Me too. Me used to love Bulla and milk powder, Lasco. How do you? Eh?
Me no care who wants to me love Bulla. And a matter of fact, somebody in your chat that they were to them wait now, man with me. Me was one of them that when not care me go in because some some people them go to school and no want nobody to them buy Bulla. Who me? We bring out 2 bags of Bulla and a cricket match, sit down and eat Bulla and drink water.
Yep. Yeah, me love Bulla too, man. Me love Bulla and Bulla and Lasco. Remember when our Lasco just come in, you know.
Yeah.
It was ready milk first, you know. It was ready milk. Remember, it was ready milk until it, till you know, just regular milk powder until it come and it different. You understand me? It tastes more creamy.
Yeah, and then put up a flavor into it.
Yes,
so,
yes.
But me used to get milk powder, but me never used to like with the milk powder. You know. See, if you have nobody, if you don't like nobody, just drink a cup of milk powder before you go to the yard.
You know what I mean? Yes, man. Man, blow the hand.
But yeah, blow the hand, man. But that wasn't good. It was good for you because it was clean, building and cleaning. Yeah, remember comparing to them time then you used to sell some Asham. You sure know something in Jamaica named Asham. Yeah?
Don't know Asham.
You know Asham?
Of course, man.
Me know, but me I say some young people in the meaning just the other day. Don't know one name Asham. They don't know one name Jackass Khan. Yeah?
They don't know that Jackass Khan. They don't have Jackass Khan out there again.
Yeah, but remember, you have to 1 and 2 places. But remember, those things was prevalent in Carlos.
Yes.
Every corner, and every village you go, you have somebody that do one of them things there.
Police button.
Yeah?
Police button.
Oh God, no, man. Let me tell you something. Police button, me used to spin off him. Me couldn't get enough for police button, you know?
Yeah.
To this day, Carlos. Me love police button, you know?
Me say we just go on store there, me see something look like police button, and buy a little packet. We go with not police button, but similar. Actually, about 6 of them in a little thing of a buy them. So I look like police buttons, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So them really even we used to make my grandmother to do a thing, right? You see from the plum, the regular plum them come from the tree. Yeah? Right. Those are hot plum. When you chew that down, you know, and make a stew out of it and a jam out of it and like jam, you know.
Yeah, man. My father used to make guava jelly. The guava from the tree. My father boiled and make jam with that. Yeah, my father.
Yeah, man, guava cheese. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No, KFC, we have Lynette Jenkins. No, KFC. And them thing there. Eh? When we come from school first time, we have to go to bush and go look food, you know. When food already dinner already, over bush, you go and look. We're going to say if we find one guava for one tree, go look for one course. We're going to say find something over bush. You climb one.
Me don't know much about the bush life because as me go country late, like when we just go, when we don't almost in a big farm.
Yes.
We live a country. So most of my life was between towns. Yeah?
Yes.
But we always have a country still in the detail. So when we go to a country, we fit in, you know? So we always see man and go look, especially when I have kitchen time. And them days the kitchen out the door, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Kitchen out the door.
Kitchen out the door.
It's when I come from school. It's when I come from school. All the things that we know say food ready. We look on the back. Remember say kitchen out the door. You know? Kitchen out the door. Fire. See? So look, it's the smoke blue. Fire just light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire just light, people. If it smoke white, yeah, pot mature. As I used to go from school, you have to think like that to a sense. Brother, they told me about and move our country as a youth, man. So, we learn the thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
so, we're going to show one more video more I have to respond to since we are talking about land rights and all that thing there. Check this out.
Yes, my name is Miss Hannah Levy from Lucianova, Mount Peace. And I have a problem with the parish council and the Prime Minister, Mr. Andrew Holness. He is stealing away the land from we the poor people, giving it to foreign investors. And these lands are lands that we have inherited from our ancestors who came here and slaved for this land. So I'm calling upon the Jamaican people worldwide in Jamaica. Don't let them steal the land from you because it has been going on for many years and we do not have anyone to go to. And these severe, there's a thief in severe in the parish of Hanover, Lucy, that is surveying of the lands for these people. The parish council is to hold for they are doing a lot of wrongs in there with the lands. And I'm calling upon the government of England. Do not let the Prime Minister steal our land. We have been paying taxes for these lands. And when we talk about our land, we don't get any right from the government. Nor the lawyers are too expensive. And the surveyor. So I'm calling upon all Jamaican people, stand up for your land. Defend your land. And join with me to stop these thieves in severe. And this Andrew Holness government, him is a thief. Stealing the lands from the poorer people who are paying their taxes. We are the people who pay taxes for the land. We don't squat on the land. These lands are inherited by our ancestors who came here in Jamaica and slaved for these lands. We have title and diagrams of these lands. So I want to say to the Andrew Holness government, you are a thieving government, thieving our lands, forcing our lands out of our hands.
No, my brother, are the second person we see from Hanover with these kind of allegations. There was another brother, a black brother, a bigger man, and a big man, and him a ball about Andrew Holness and some type of lawyer I try to take him land. And so these are the second allegation towards land. Did I me here in the Portland, Mayor Isat said, and Dayton Campbell, both of them, they are saying that they are breaking ground and private land over there and they now get the land.
So who are break ground from private land at Portland? What's going on with the land of Jamaica, brother? You have anything you can tell me?
No, I've been saying, I've been talking about this for a long time, because Carlos, when Andrew Holness won in 2020, I told myself I would not stay in Jamaica. I made a pledge, and I said it publicly, that if Andrew Holness wins this election, I may live in Jamaica. So said, so done. I left right after the election. Yeah? Now, why am I saying that? I saw something that really is questionable, especially in St. Mary. I'm not care who I'm vexed. I'm not afraid of no guy. Yeah? What they were doing was taking up land which belonged to the government, and they were also taking up private land, people who had gone away for many years, and they were reselling it to their friends and close associates. This was being done out of the parish council of St. Mary,
What?
You hear me say? It was being facilitated by people then associated with some people at the very top of that council. I'm not referring to the now council, I'm referring to the then council. Yeah? One thing with no boy can accuse Fitzroy Wilson, somebody I know personally, is thieving. The man was a man of the law. Yeah? So that man is an upright and decent man. So I'll leave it there. I will not say anything much on that.
Yeah.
More than what I will say is that this has become a practice of this government that is running Jamaica now to go and capture people's land. There are land grabbers, there are land, what do you call it now? Them grudge and bad mind for land. They don't believe poor people and black people must have land. Remember, that's the first thing they did, when it's the attack of land, and they went up to up in Loyalsville, and Mark Golding had to get ISAT to put an injunction against them,
Yes.
because they wanted to take away a land that Michael Manley gave to the people. How could you be in government for 9, 10 freaking years, and you don't put nothing in place to even reduce the waiting period for from 6 years to government land, the time that you spend on government land, at least a lower period? So some people who sit down in some places, they label them, but you know what? You know what a title does? When people hear Mark Golding, once again I go back and he's a lawyer and a banker. So everything he does of the Jamaican people is how he can empower them. That piece of title is money in your hand. Because if you go to the bank and your place value to, let's say a place value 8 million, and you say to them, okay, I need 2 million to start a business or 3. They will give you, because if you default, they can sell the asset and claim back with them with no issue.
Yeah.
Especially if the place, especially the market value and the location as well. All those things are taken into consideration. Yeah.
Plus, you already have equity that a $2-3 million worth of land and that equity already.
Exactly. That is what I was getting to. So when the underway Mark Golding, I mean, I was actually referring to the regular land program, which is people who are already depend land. You are going to be given the opportunity to, one, if you did it for 25 years, regularize and get a title. If you're on it for less than the 25 years, the government have a talk with the government and they will either offer you at not enough to pay one time, but at increments. Yeah? So you can pay over a period of time and the land becomes yours. Because there's no point of locking out people out of owning land. When you look at the Caribbean in general, you know why the Indo Caribbean do well, right? Or the Caribbean, well, no, the most say Asian descent, but I prefer to say Indian descent. Yeah? Why the Indians do so well in the Caribbean? When they were indented servants, you know what was given to them as a part of their package? As a separation after them done work as indented servants. The Indians who came to work were offered a piece of land.
And they
That's
could,
what they say.
Land that they could start business. That's why I say Indian. Look for Indian people. Indentured servants. And they could start business. Look on us. Continue, my brother.
Okay. What happened to the African slaves? Not one jack stone was given to them. They were told, go live of badland, backland, bushland. Yeah, that was what was given to them. So because of that inherent wrong, we now have to correct that. And you know, it is so funny. Them label Mark Golding white man, but the white man are from liberate land to give to the black people. Yeah? What a contrast. What an irony. Yeah?
They say it already, you know. Bakamasa, the matter about. I go take away. I go save the people from a colonizer black man. Because me never hear me never hear no politician in the history of Jamaica talking about the system. Me and Mark Golding giving a speech about the system that hold the people back. The system that keep the poor. Me and Mark Golding speak like a Rasta, not like a Rasta man. It's only certain type of people speak like that. And he not only mention the system without giving the system a name, he also mention the colonial system. He said that is the system where I keep it poor. The white man, you know.
Even though Mark Golding is a banker, he's a socialist at heart. Never forget that. Yeah, even though the man in capitalism, he equally believes that capital should not just be collected. Capital should be used to unleash potential. And what is potential? Not just economic development, but also human development. I tell you the first time in a call up, Mark Golding is the only lead. Mark, right? Peter Bunting and Chris Darren is the only company in Jamaica that when they were operational, employees had employee shareholdership in the company. Yeah? So they were shareholders in the company. So when the company sells to Scotia, the whole of them go home with their fat check. I mean, not million or 1 million and 2 million. Yeah? Down to the man who sweep the group, the woman who sweep the office, and the man who maintain the property.
Jaja, you hear that, people?
I remember this girl gave a speech that when she was working from Peter Bunting and Mark Golding and Chris, right? She said she came in there with just basic subjects as a little person at the front. You know what she do to them now, you know, them companies? She's the senior human resource person. The girl have a master's now in human resource. She set her CBJ. Yeah? So when people, why you see people like Peter Bunting and like Mark Golding, but we're talking about Mark Golding particularly, is Mark believing in empowerment. And he doesn't, so empowerment don't mean that you're not going to give a man a handout, you know, because you can't, if a man hungry, you have to feed him and then empower him. Yeah? That's the reality. You can't empower a man hungry.
And the thing I like about Mark Golding is a social justice warrior, just like us.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Social justice is a fight for people's rights.
Yes, man.
You know, like if people get trampled on, he's a social justice warrior, people. And there's a lot of stuff that...
And I'm certain that his upbringing would have caused that. They can't remember now. His upbringing in their own people with disabilities. And see how people treat them. They would have forged in it that make us to defend people are less fortunate. Yeah? No, no child. My old man was a pastor. I mean, never have no child to learn about the church. Yeah? And advocate. And who could preach like me? I was a good preacher, you know, Carlos.
You?
Yes, man. Yes, man. I preach from my youth, man. Yeah, man. Whenever you think that, no, man, I read through school. Was a real church, man, until most of me reach grade 10, you know? And as your granny, that's where you start feather.
Well, you start feather. well, at least you got it now. You if push come to shove, we have to go back to that. Pastor, make good money, you know.
Yeah?
They say, no, if push come to shove, we have to go back to that. It's a talent you still have, it's a skill. So, church make a lot of money, you know.
Well, my name is not Rydell Rowe, you know. Rydell Rowe, Bishop Rydell Rowe, even though you call yourself a pastor, bless up my brethren. I'm not against you. You know the funny thing, you know, Carlos, is somebody let me know, you know.
Yeah, the prophet, you know the prophet.
You know the prophet, man. But the prophet picked the wrong side, man. The prophet picked the wrong side. And me not even talk about the politics. And on general level, the prophet have a good heart towards helping people. Trust me. Yeah? May I tell you? I see some things when do. Even when me did some things when do, and me realize yeah, but you know, him just corrupt in the politics. Yeah? But I understand to the profit I get a bus. So what I expect? I remember the profit of a little charge room and him
Yeah, problems.
You mean a problem. So the man we expect profit to go do. Profit align himself with the government because as long as them protect him. But I can't tell the profit. Bye. I don't know if you're going to go in the 3rd or the 7th heaven, but you have to go do something for your Andrew, boy. You can't come back at all.
you know, so daily man look for one video of the man. And when we look at the church, brother, we don't think no man got at church. Not pay a woman at church, bro. Bro, you ever watch the church?
Whoa, let me tell you something. And you know, Carlos, I don't want to say nothing because election, so I don't want to make because my view on church make PNP lose.
No, sir. Me not be the church, but as I say, it's surprising the amount of female people when they look on the church. And the female they not look for God.
Without being critical, this is a simple point.
Yeah.
One of the experience that the church offers, and the church has its place. Yeah? Remember now, this is a man who me convert to something different, and me I tell you the church has its place. Me convert to Islam, I'm not going to say that. Yeah? But the church has its place. And let me tell you what the church does. The same thing role that the church played in slavery, the church still has now. It is to ease the pain and the suffering. Yeah? So some of the songs you see in churches, when I get there, I shall sing and shout. Yeah? So the church is a part of that euphoric, utopic experience to kind of take you from some of the pain. So it serves its purpose in it. Yeah? But if the church really are to understand its history, then it would know that the church's role really is to be that champion of change to society, because that is what the church did in the day. It uprooted the norms of society. Yeah? Uprooted things which was not considered norm. Yeah? So if the church were to function as a church, then maybe it would be more effective. But what we see today now is some straight downright prostituting of the gospel and then playing on women's emotions. A lot of the women we see go to church nowadays, they are emotionally damaged, and I'm not disrespecting any woman. But some of them have some emotional damage. They have gone through some trauma. Even some men too, they have gone through some trauma, and they turn to the church for assistance. And in their hour of need, greatest need, the church use them, which is wrong. Yeah?
Vulnerable people. That's what I mean. Me say on this platform, say.
Let me not say the church, sorry. Some churches, sorry, because I don't want to generalize. To say, you know, I remember, you know, me still have people in me, mother, father, you know, it varies. Some kind of feel like I don't comment. You see, John Carlos, me not talk on them things.
Yeah.
Well, as much as we discuss politics, religion is worse than politics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are in a black hole. We are going to a black hole with that religion if we keep. Yeah.
Yeah, but we just really say on a general point, and anybody who is reasonable would agree that the abuse that we're seeing now with this prosperity gospel, it's crazy, man. That's not what we know as church when we were growing up. The church, we know that help people, look out for the less fortunate. That's what church really was supposed to do. Plus, while you go through your pain and suffering, it gives a word of hope. Yeah?
It's not to empty a bank book in a church today Sunday, and tomorrow God is gonna bless you and work some miracle, some money in a work for it's gonna miraculously pop up and they do
chopper gospel.
A pimping, they want to pimp God. Like they want to pimp God, like because some of them reduce God, you know, the blessing of God, you know, the blessing when I say I'm blessed, the blessing is also reduced to money. What about your health? What about your health? What about safety of the vehicle? What about the picnic that we have? You know, I get a bad call from your family, say them have this and that. That isn't blessing people. You wake up this morning, it surpasses any amount of money. You live healthy, no money can help you. That's all. Come on, have money and I wait for a man for dead, forget an organ.
The gift of life. Let me tell you something. When you start to read and understand other societies and other view perspectives, from all major religions as well. And then you start to appreciate each perspective on life. Then you realize that in general, what in common thread is the gift of life is a blessing.
Yes.
That in itself is a blessing. Good health is a blessing. So when them come and talk about Abraham was blessed and he had cattle and this, so them and tell us, no, if you don't have a car, you're not blessed. Yeah? Those are the nonsense where we get me.
We got a church,
get me really mad, you know.
We got a church, you know. And people get up in front of that church and they testify. Thank God I was driving. My car didn't start Monday morning. I thank God Tuesday. A friend of mine lent me someone and buy me a brand new car. I got that brand new car in the parking lot. Jesus, pray for me in the name of Jesus. Amen. But the people testify about things. You know.
They went, they go take out the chair upon higher purchase. And they believing in God. Yeah, they faith in it. As TD Jakes said, they faith in it till they make it. Yeah, no faith, you know, fake it till they make it. Yeah?
Are you talking to people?
So, I'm Carlos, remember me group. Yeah, I used to hear people tell, they believe in God to give them a $50 million house. But I ask them, so how are you going to pay the mortgage? Them don't know.
Yeah, I'm believing in God to give me a Benz. I'm believing in God. See that Benz right there? I'm believing in God to give me that Benz. One day I know God is going to bless me with that Benz. Oh, see, there goes my Benz. I pray to the Lord God for that Benz. I believe in God for that Benz. I don't know what forget the Benz, you know.
Anyway, Carlos, let me leave that topic here. Let me do one with the thing on the election.
Yes.
If we talk tonight, I sure know some people now going to hear me.
Tell me something about. Tell me something about. No, me know you hurt your father. Your father is still doing preaching.
No, man, he's not. He's departed about 3 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Condolences. But
yeah, man.
Yes.
Our view, there goes it again. My view on death. I don't necessarily mourn people that innocent.
You're a Muslim now, man. You think different. You're a Muslim. You think different.
I learned that it is a missionary path, and you can learn to accept that in the midst of life there is death. Yeah. So when I say more, I don't mean in the sense of, I've come over it. I understand in doing term, in doing time, and we all here for a particular time. I don't know when it's my time. Because maybe my time not come because I don't do my work. Maybe my work is to elect the PNP, get the PNP to power. Who knows?
May I ask about two things before you left, because I know your time is ticklish. Ms. Brownberg came out with something today about the by-election. I see that community saying that Andrew Holness don't have no power.
None whatsoever. Neither him nor Desmond McKenzie. None whatsoever. They must first consult the mayor, and then in consultation with the mayor then will decide what date is best suited.
What about the curfew that was retracted on the PNP rally?
I am absolutely disappointed in Commissioner Blake. I expected better from Commissioner Blake, and I am now of the view that Commissioner Blake should not even wait until administration changes. He should just give in his resignation. Even though the PNP says they have no such power to remove him as commissioner, I will not feel confident in Commissioner Blake. I disagree with the PNP on this one. I am not confident in Commissioner Blake. Knowing that this man is also related to Owen Ellington.
Yeah, that means Owen Ellington is related to Owen Ellington. People hear that?
I have no such confidence in Commissioner Blake. None.
Me either.
And I am of the view that would be better served. It's time for us to stop this nonsense. We can go outside of Jamaica for a commissioner. It is time for us to stop the nonsense. Yeah? And I'm not referring to a foreigner that is not Jamaican. Yeah?
Yeah.
We can shortlist candidates in the diaspora who have served in different departments of national security in the United States and bring them to become our commissioner of police and let them now go on a modernization drive of the police force. What has Commissioner Blake did? Has he handed anybody cameras to the police force?
No, we don't hear about it. We've been asking about it ever since he come in there. It's at the fight. And we see them push back. Iman Chang, there's no urge to give police a body cam. No urge.
So then his tone sometimes come across as if he's telling the police, hey, I back you, anything going on, just kill people.
Hold on there.
And I could never.
I noticed that the Jamaica Eye was turned off last night. Winston Blake. I said the Jamaica Eye was turned off last night. I wonder why. Huh?
Because they never want nobody to see the crowd. You know?
They don't want nobody to see the crowd. I said they petty, bro. No, seriously. I said these people petty. That's it.
Because, Carlos, I can sit from where I am and go on Jamaica Eye, yeah, and see you walking up and down to a halfway. You know, sometimes you feel nostalgic or you miss home.
Yes.
Yeah? You might go in a one town center and look walk and see how people are walk up and down. So this nonsense. Let me tell you something. You see these guys? They're on their way out, Carlos. My question is, I know they're losing. My only question is, I believe about by 41, 40, 43. I'm really leaning towards 43 more than anything. But I want a bigger one. I think they should be reminded of what they did. Yeah? A 49, then the PNP in a 4 bit, let us give them back the 49. Yeah?
Yep.
Let's repeat, man. If every single seat that they want, let us take it back and more. Yeah?
I agree.
Teach them a lesson. Because the PNP is going to need a super majority to really do some serious work in that.
Yeah, man, especially on the ones that about the loot to them take back. The loot to them take. When them take, if we want it back, we need the majority. We need the vote, people. We need back every penny.
Yeah. So don't waste no time, boy. Well, we don't know if the candidate vote. Yeah? And oh no, we win already. We no win. Mister, we no win. Make all when them account South Sentence where the common leader come from, they must say, so much people vote at Jungle. Yeah? No one here 75, 85 down there. Show them how they love Mark Golding. Yeah?
Come on,
and I want this fame across the country. If you not believe your candidate good, vote for Mark Golding.
Yep.
Yeah? And when the candidate now perform, call Mark Golding. He will deal with them. Yeah?
Yep. I'll see where you go.
Yeah? So vote for Mark Golding. Because Mark candidate to candidate, and on this debate thing, Fairval. No, all Fairval should go have one business school and afraid to debate.
Bro, I mean, I don't know. Who they have some Jamaican that work at one business school because like anywhere with the hustling and go on the side. I don't know what I go on there. That's what I said.
You sure I should go there? I should go back at the school. I should go
home. Anyway, Jamaicans there, you know, there's always some door open for some hustling. This is where I say, I lie. Some of us. See it? Just like when brother get the doctorate and hugging tied in daddy and all them things and links and ray.
Yeah. And I want to say, ask him who writing thesis. Who write a thesis for your doctorate? Mr. Brogard. Yeah? Wow. And by the way, 1 p.m. we declare the election.
1 p.m. Yo.
So, at 1 p.m. I want and I'm serious about this, Carlos. And I'm going to be very serious now. There is a trend in elections in Jamaica for the GLP to disrupt the election. Sometimes around the afternoon. Yeah? We're urging people to go out from early. We say go out early. Jam up the line. Line up. And vote early. They sit by 1 o'clock. Because remember him saying at 1 p.m. You know. We're going to show him the time come to true. Because by 1 o'clock, we're supposed to be able to check the constituency and see who else left to vote. Because by 3 p.m., time really comes. Because they don't go out at time. They want to do nothing after that, they can do it. Because remember the rules. wherever voting was. Yeah? If the presiding officer can, the returning officer can decide to allocate accordingly. Yeah? So that is why the PNP always practice early voting. Because if they disrupt the proceedings in a particular PE, if there's a rerun, they might just allocate the remaining, like the 2 hours more. And now go give not 8 more to vote. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So better we get in the basket early.
Yes. Early. So we need to then this thing about grabbing ballot box. Them days done. Anybody who take a ballot box just know say you're asking for a rerun in the particular PD. Yeah?
A rerun. So any ballot box, yeah.
Yeah. So those days done, people have to understand that Jamaican electoral process has modernized. Now, when I want to comment to, I want to give respect to somebody. I've never said this, but I want to give respect to some of the labor rights. What I've seen on the road and the interaction with some of them, and I thought they call dunce and dark, stupid one them. Yeah? But the ones who genuinely see them, like I see it in St. Mary, where people just interacting and dancing among them one another. Yeah?
Yep.
I see it in parts of Portland too and all over, even in St. Thomas too. Yep. And that is what I want this thing to be about. I don't want, brethren, when this done, Andrew Holness is going to find somebody on the PNP side and have a drink with. I can assure you of that. Yeah? And when this done, I don't think Mark Golding will have one with him, though. I can tell you, because I would never have one with him the way this part Mark Golding. He could say those things about a man who you know the man born in our country and say the man not born there.
Yep. Lie upon the man with politics. Just wicked enough?
No, this man wicked enough. Watch you know. Darrell Vaz, let me say something when Mark Golding don't want to say. I will say, Darrell Vaz knew Mark Golding when he was going to Campion College. Okay, it is said now. Yeah?
And him first come out with it. How first come out with it?
Say yes.
Yeah? How first come out with it?
Hold on, no, Carlos. When we hear Darrell Vaz say this thing, you know, just sit down and me look and me say, Darrell, wicked enough. Because Darrell know Mark Golding. At some point, Darrell and Mark Golding them interact, especially because everybody knows that Darrell and Tankwell them close. And people know that Mark Golding and Tankwell them close. Yeah? In the previous years, because I think he was their lawyer. Yeah? So, this nonsense that Darrell has spread, you know. I mean, look at me say, you know, say, when a man desperate, you know, because bad things in the past. One thing with Darrell, anything you used to could have taken Darrell serious one time when him talking, you know, Carlos. No, to be honest, one time in Bruce Golding time when Darrell talk, you know that Darrell serious as a judge. But now the man talk gimmicks, man.
Gimmicks, but the man have to take a piece of fly. Why? Tell him about it. Anybody grown such man, you know, warm to them. Anybody grown such man, bro.
Them can be bright, you know, like bright people. So that's why I promote the gimmicks people, them. Because I look for a girl down at Chilan, right? So she near. Over Hamilton. Yeah? Now you have to over Hamilton, sit down out and not get on cabinet post. Yeah?
Why is he too smart?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do it Marsha Smith. Take out Marsha quick. Because Marsha would have been the forerunner to become the Minister of Finance. And he couldn't tell Marsha what to do. I want to understand Marsha Smith's father, Ernest Smith, was an Ardisha man. Yeah? And Marsha Smith more likely would have been on the Ardisha side. So, you don't understand why he couldn't wait to remove the woman from out of the seat?
Yeah.
Because he knew that Nigel Clark was going away. Let me remind you, Carlos, I think they split the entire Jamaica, you know. What Andrew Holness did, he knew Nigel Clark was going away, but he did not want Marsha Smith to get the post. Because remember, by default, she was the minister in charge of the public service, so by default, she would have become the Minister of Finance.
Wow. So
you see what I'm saying? No?
yeah, it says man cruel.
Yeah. So what he did was go put a loggerhead like Flavor Williams, the way he can control.
Now me tell you, so what's the similarity between she and him in a finance ministry? Don't tell them like brothers and sisters. No, the two finance ministers under this man, the man and the Nigel Clark are Favor. Don't ever have the same mannerism and same energy, bro. Talk the truth.
And the same timidity, yes, you're correct. And the same stupidity too.
You see what I'm saying? So the man put the people them and tailor the people them we put there because of what? Control?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but anyway, Carlos, let me tell you. You and I, we are for tomorrow's nomination.
Yes.
So that we link up.
Yes.
And see if we get no clips out of the road and so on. So do and because maybe we can get some of the early morning nominations. I want to see. I'm more impressed. One of the two nominations I'm looking for. Well, but because some of them might get in trouble, but we don't care. I am looking forward for Nikisha Birchall's nomination in South St. James. Yeah. Gabriella Murray in Northwest St. Anne. Obviously, my candidate that is running against Nesta Morgan, Ajay in Chappaton. Waiver Lines in Northern Clarendon.
Waiver Lines.
Yeah, man.
The sports guy.
Yeah, man, the sports guy. I remember most of the existing candidates don't feel no way. You can already MP. Right? Don't feel no way. And of course, Arville Woodbine and Chris and the three candidates in St. Mary. Yeah, and I sat and did all the candidates.
What about St. Thomas? What do you think about St. Thomas?
St. Thomas, the whole of Region 2 means St. Thomas, St. Mary, and Portland.
Yes.
Yeah? All of those candidates I did because I think the battle is really going to be fought in St. Mary, Portland, and St. Thomas. That will be the start, that will give PNP the boost. Yeah? Them three parishes that will be the push PNP over the edge.
Wow.
So it's going to be an interesting turn of events. And by now, the starters, if you see Andrew going into St. Mary more often than anything else. And my school from this political school of thought that we come from, we understand that once you see a party leader starts to go into an era more often, it senses that they sense like that they are weak in the era and they're trying to build up defenses.
So what make you so at the same reason why I'm out there at night time, somebody in the comment section say 11 o'clock him out there, I make up nice, I head a ring bell. 11 o'clock at night. Look at what time is I want this. I was at 1 a.m. this. 1 a.m.
Yeah. He was up in Gale, so this must be somebody in Western Time. He was up in Gale the night and he lost the election the following day. The councillor for Gale, Jason James, who was a civil councillor, lost the election to Mr. Byfield. Yeah? And the people of Gale were not impressed with it because the people of Gale are decent people. They don't used to boogle your behavior. You go there in 2 o'clock at night and make night at them head. You must be thinking there that. You must be thinking there a Cumberland Road, a Spanish Town, no?
To me, that's disrespect to the people. They may say Steve Wright in our community, like that nice upscale community, him drop off flyers in the mailbox or something. No nice. He got the quiet and the lady caught him and ring bell. You saw that? The ring doorbell.
Yeah.
You see that?
My first traverse, because when people here we say we grow at Kingston, we grow at Kingston, everybody in the get about we have the opportunity because of parents and we live up and we come out a certain place. I used to deliver I was the only man who could when Carrie Douglas won as councillor. I campaigned for her in the Oak Road area between where 12 tribes there's a fan Cleveland Avenue, go back around to Seymour and down and to Lady Musgrave. Yeah? All of them gated communities I walk going. Because from me, you would not call us, I'm not afraid to approach nobody and say me have to say to them,
Yes.
Yeah? So we brave them way there because and we thank God for the ghetto because the ghetto brought that enough. Yes. Where people used to encourage, no man, he's a bright youth, man, he's bright. Yeah? So the encouragement gave you that confidence. Yeah?
Yes.
So we know that a lot of these places And when people there right now, a seat that I'm watching, if it's Tuesday night seat, remember me to the stuff. And Mr. Man down South Trelawney. Yeah? You see them 2 seats there? Election night, watch them. Election night, watch those 2 seats.
Then gone.
Remember me to them. I want to know, I just watch them.
Well, I prepare that. I prepare that. I prepare that.
Oh, so I see somebody asked one question, Central St. Mary head boy, Maraj. Hey, I tell the jail to go find a better candidate here. Better than did make back the man, Richard Lennon did run back here. Better than did make Lennon did run back. Because I don't know when them bring that wash up police there. Boy, come. The only thing I claim to fame is that they keep a little party name, Igloo Party or Igloo Fest, whatever it was. And keep it in a St. Mary. Yeah? That's the only thing he came to fame for. The key party is contributing to the development of the parish. I mean, we understand, yes, that it creates jobs and whatever and spin-over effect, but Mr. Newell is a far way better candidate than him. Yeah? St. Mary, St. Mary people are funny, and they used to boo yaka, you know. So I don't know if Agintai behave so sometimes. The way why people in St. Mary forgive Agintai is the fact that Agintai's history is that he come from a good table. Yeah?
He come from a good table.
Yeah, so they kind of just forgive him because of him behaving the start rather in a kid. Yeah?
Wow, enough of them boy have to go sit on one side. From your boy, I'm here, then the man in the politics, you know. Enough man to come go up, you know. God, I want them to go and let politics, you know. Then Richard.
Yeah, man, but him, same time done, you know. You don't have to worry about him. You leave him to help him and them call have him goodbye. You'll be hearing that name in the parliament much. Yeah?
But I see my St. Mary there. He man quiet. Mr. Woodbine, I want quiet man.
This guy is an engineer, don't play with engineers, you know. Let me tell you something. The students I fear the most in this world is engineers, huh? Because you see, they are very calculated, you know, they think. Yeah? They don't see, they look at a problem and the only thing they see is solution.
Yeah.
That's how engineers is trained.
We need some bright people. We need some bright people, boy, man. We need some bright people, not someone that says, put the head beside the fucking bell. We don't want that type of people, there, man. You know? We don't want to teach people, man. We want to teach you them, man. Come on, man.
Thank you for talking about him because I am not saying Kurt Wall is going to win, but I am certain about one thing. Kurt Wall is going to give him a run for his money. And I am not going to say much, but he's going to give him a run for his money. I think the people of Wolaba have had enough of him, you know. Yeah? I think they have had enough of him. And they indicated to that by making Kurt Wall a councillor in Wolaba North. Yeah?
So because him always a praise, him always a talk about how long him a run and him get the most vote. And because he get the most vote, him use it as a thing and he got the most real like nobody can talk to him because he get the most vote. What kind of thing
but where in the constitution is that in the house members are no member has more than one vote. So,
exactly.
So that's a stupid one. Let me tell you what happened there. We have to understand that Warmington is a lonely man, you know. Yeah? Yeah, they say he's known to be on the road in the night hunting like a prey. I don't know what I'm hunting for.
I lie. Anyway. Him have kids. Him have kids.
Yeah?
Him have a youth.
I not that I know of. I mean, never, you know, but you want me name call for no wife. Anyway, I can't leave you.
Hey. Hey, boy, I respect, you know. Hey.
Cool.
We get it tomorrow again, you know. Nomination day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
respect,
man.
my brother. Every time. Jaja. Man live a yard now, no man probably do have a dog to rat it and 2 chicken. Fiercey. Yeah? Fiercey old man and disrespectful. Them have to scrape him off a stage the other day. Them have to push him off a stage the other day. I never seen nothing like that. The man is supposed to be some lawmaker. And he couldn't conduct himself. Where do I have to yank him off the stage?
What kind of hell is that, people? You never see that? Look here. The Labor having problem, people. Wagwan family?
Hey, Carlos, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Live, man. With the people in Manai. Wagwan, brother.
Yeah, blessings to you and the listeners and viewers on a Sunday evening. Yeah.
Yes, I.
You don't have your Sunday best already.
Eh?
You have your Sunday best already.
Yeah, man.
That is a must. That is a must. We have to, keep the culture going. You see it, no matter where we're in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, but I now keep you because I'm about to sign off. You know, some of we have to rise early, like 4:30 a.m. and go up on the work.
Yes, my brother.
But I listen to you and Head Boy and thing. I want to make it known to me that now my man me alone too, you know. So, but me probably graduate before him born. I don't know. I 85 me graduate. Anyway, I don't know if you talked about it earlier today. Your first stream and this one. You hear the latest on the bus thing? Because me talked to you a few weeks ago and more reiterate what I said based on some information I see 2 days ago. When I talked to you the first time, I made you go over the bus thing. Based on the evidence and some of the things them were really boggling my mind. I remember saying to you, I believe they are free and get the bus them.
Yes.
And based on evidence when we see it about 2 days ago, if it is true, because the blogger did show some documents where based on the VIN numbers, when we see them check out for some of the bus them are 10 years old, 10, 15 years old, huh?
Yes.
And in basically I say him could have get 7 of the bus them for $1 each. Him actually show paperwork. So me with that in mind, it kind of confirm when we say I believe, because there was too much.
Where's the about paperwork? Where's the about paperwork? Mention a line there again.
Him say, basically some of the bus them you can get for $1.
$1.
$1. It's on the receipt. Still, the price of this bus is for $1. CMH 2010. I forget how much mileage it was. I'm actually going out and drive it around. Everything was good on the bus. And when you go to when you talk to the people in the county, that's somewhere in America, you know. When you talk to some people in the county, they say if they know, him say them say if they know, they need them, but they could have given at least 7 of them
for $7. For $7. $3.
$1, yeah.
Well, basically, a free, you know, is just to put it on the paperwork so you could change the page.
Yes.
Some people put it on the page so you could change it. Because I learned that a friend of mine was going to one of the small island go give away stuff, and them charge her only $1 just to change it, just to put something on the paperwork so you can change pages. So basically, you get the bus for free, bro.
See? So because it's still about my mind, because how the heck you take 9 years to do that, and then you go buy a bus where you need to retrofit, switch your own door, and all them things. That don't make no sense. And you install. I think did VAR so them come with the technology for GPS and everything? I'm saying them have to install them then.
I think they come with a system, the American system on it, because all of them buses they you can track them and stuff like that. So I don't know if we got hook up to our own system or we can just use that system and But if Jamaica I in our work,
You believe them, you trust them and people if you have a track bus and go up in some bush because they wasn't paying the money to the phone company to make Jamaica I work because they don't have the money. So now if you have that technology, if you go up in them bush and run them car up and down them valley there, you think me not trust them, you know?
Hey, but you're the wickedest thing. That is bad, but it's even worse. Him actually show you documents of the reason why the American the county school boards I get rid of the bus them. I think you bring it already.
Mm-hmm.
It was what the diesel is the health aspect of what the diesel engine will do to the kids.
Yes.
That's one of the main reasons why they might get rid of them bus there and bring in new one that is more
cleaner
efficient.
air and energy efficient.
Yeah, and it's good for the health of the kids.
Yes.
So when you read the document there, it basically says the American government I get to that, and that was in I think 2021, 2022, $5 billion go towards that from the transportation department for the school district them get rid of the old bus them, and one of the main reasons was the health of the kids. See, so America value their kids so much that they're willing to get rid of them bus there. And you're telling me, say, we Jamaican are going to pick up old bus, so we don't value for our kids.
No, man. The man pass Costa and buy old bus where I brought me see a picture of a wharf where the man go down a wharf and drive the bus off the wharf. He say, nah, drive it.
Hey, no me ready for it.
Nah, drive it.
But you still them money whatever them things a new bus them supposed to get. But this a bus and have no mirror. So and then him saying what? Him buy a whole heap contract with say the maintenance or whatever, how many years?
Yeah, 1 year out of that and parts. Better waste some money, you know?
Yeah, but when you break down the money in terms of the 1.4 billion, I guess the man them do the math where I like 80,000 for one bus, $80,000 for one bus.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody can tell me say not tease the money. This is serious. This is very, very serious. Like, and then why was it such an emergency? No, yeah, we know because of the election, but they might try if it does woodwink the Jamaican people, which don't make no sense. And we have to reiterate the thieving. Know that the election is close because that one didn't make no sense. So me I said it seems like the Labour are like for them kids because if they can support this.
Well, let me read it for you. Let me read it for them right now. Let me read it from them from Google. The U.S. is phasing out older school buses, primarily due to health and environmental concerns associated with the diesel exhaust they emit. Here's a breakdown of the key reasons. Health risks. Diesel exhaust is a known carcinogen and is linked to various respiratory illness, including asthma, which is particularly detrimental to children whose lungs are still developing. Prolonged exposure can lead to decreased lung function and worsening of chronic lung disease and even cognitive development issues. So in Mekata, it was affecting youth learning capacity of person. So you talk about cognitive. So environmental impact. Diesel emissions contribute to air pollution, including ground level, ozone, smog, acid rain, and greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. Disproportionate impact. Low-income communities. Listen to this piece, good people. I want you guys to listen to this good. Disproportionate impact. Low-income communities and communities of color are often disproportionately affected by the negative impacts of diesel exhaust due to historical and systematic factors that have led to the placement of pollution sources such as bus depots and highways near their communities. Look at that. Look if it's in the train line. When I see the train track them run, they don't go a certain neighborhood. My brother, make a final point now.
Yeah, and I want echo what you say, some suggestion for the PNP them with in this age and the technology what them have. Sometimes you have to spoon feed certain people to kind of make sure that the thing sink in, and then campaign trade. When they make certain stuff, said it is good for them to have, and they can mix in some of them, where them actually read them things that the Jamaican people show it on some big screen, man, and read it to them. But them know, say, this is one of the reasons why, and I say, we don't want a school bus for the kids, but this one is not what we want for our kids, because we value our kids, and read exactly what you just read out.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't it take you a minute, never take you a minute to read what you just read. So I don't see why they can put that in them campaign and deal with it. Even put it on their website so people can see it and read it. You know what I mean? A lot of kids, if them parents can read, they can read it to them kids, to them parents.
But a lot of people in Jamaica don't know these things,
Yeah.
They don't know that the plastic tank, whatever drink water out of, is not good enough.
See, so like you say, then if you come out on a press conference and do them thing upon bullet points, then I have to spend a long time on it. And when them do it, it's tape, so people can actually view the record in their own time. Then as long as it's out there, they have to drill them thing here. People got a lot of Jamaican people are deal with the hype and the noise. Then if you start listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hype and nice. Me people say, boy, festive, it does nice, so it does nice. Me see they ask these two young ladies, they mean say ask people about was labor right at that point. I ask them what they like labor right. Boy, it does nice, it does festive, so it does nice, you see. That's the only thing we can support. That's it.
That's what I said the last time, so we have to raise the standard, brother. Can't get too much nice. I have to start listening. Because I saw them get for bamboos, them, say, them will come there with the fools and make pay nice.
But I don't like them things. I don't like them things. I do not like the nice I make. Man up there talk with sense. I pay nice like the dunce people. Let me ask a question. If you're not dunce idiot and loggerhead fool, why would they be making nice when politicians are talking about politics? What, you not going to listen to that?
And there's a tape out there, I think the one near Robert Nesta Morgan. I said, for trust not know what politicians say.
Yes.
So we are making nice when they matter.
I mean, other than the people are going to find. So you have some of the people, even at the PNP too, stuck in the 19 how long, they just come to make nice. We not in that. Be quiet when they talk and listen that when they go back home, you can somebody ask about the new policy. You can do something, man. Come on, man.
So that when you see them, you can ask them questions based on what them say. That this you say, but so and so and so. I mean, we have to raise the bar, man.
Yeah, raise the bar, man. Be nice, brother. Me not see that I nowhere. Me not see that a political signal person. Me not say people don't scream when people speak, but after you speak something, that is, after they speak, I hit a PowerPoint, then people make noise. But brother, when man talk up here, me I listen, me I make somebody in America listen. Me I play a part of the campaign, the rally to somebody in America when I understand Jamaican stuff. And I said, what is that in the background? I said, people blowing on. Why? This brother of Jamaican people who not PNP and labor right, let go the bullshit. We want to hear with their farm, we want to hear the nice. That's because you dunce. And you're going to have nothing in your head, you don't want to hear nothing the rest of we don't want to hear. We want to hear, brother. The PNP people cut out this nonsense, brother.
Because accountability is one of the things that kill we, from morning, Accountability, man. We have to hear what them say.
What do you mean, man?
Note it. So that when I see you again, I can say, Virgin, at this you say, at this you say, and at this me I hold it up. That not happen, why? If you explain to me why it not happen, and come good too, you can't fool me. So, you know what I mean? So, that's, me echo what you say. The PNP, them, a simple bullet points them here. Them can make a press conference, deal with them, and take a minute to read what you just read. And if you believe, like you say, me go reiterate what you say and support you. The children is our future, sir.
Yes,
it's very important that we grow them up the right way. And this is unhealthy for the kids. We must beat the labor at them feet. It was worthless, disgraceful, and a thieving, a greedy make them do it. And the Bible says, Carlos, in Isaiah 56, it describes the labor at them plain and true. They are greedy dogs which can never have enough. That's what they are. You understand? So I leave you upon that.
Brother, respect,
Yeah, man.
Every time, man. Yes,
Keep the fire burning, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Respect.
All right. Blessings. Cool.
Jaja people. It's the brother the Palm Pint. The brother the Palm Pint people. Yeah? Too much criminality in our country from our boy till now. We need to see it change. And whatever we can do to push it forward, that's what we're going to do. So right now, in the evening, yeah, I'm going to go and chill. And go and, just chill. And some can go to bed early tonight. See, last night, me not sleep good. Yeah? I want you guys to know that. It take a lot of work to do what me I do. So a lot of night time, me have to do my work at night time while on sleep, you see. Daytime is a different thing. We cannot busy out. But it's the night time. Yeah, me get off of this. Sometimes I go to bed till late. Now, me cannot just see a video and screen record it and edit it. So you see, you have to listen to video before you even edit it. You have to read article before you even understand what to come out here and speak. So it's always work on it and the surface, people. It's work. So me have to put it in. And if I should do this all over again, you bet believe I'll be the same Jamaican Carlos, because I'm doing it for the grandkids of tomorrow. When me dead and gone, me have grand people when I born it, Me have 3 grandkids. 2 beautiful daughters and 1 grandson. 2 granddaughters and 1 grandson. What me I do so? Me I do it for them. One day them are listen to them video, and hear them grandpapa talk, say, me I do it for my grandpicnic them, and for them picnic when I born yet. We need change, people. We need change right across the board for every Jamaican. For every Jamaican, the Labour them need education. The PNP them need education. Labour need food. PNP need food. Labour need shelter. PNP need shelter. Labour need proper health care. PNP need proper health care. Labour need clean drinking water. PNP need clean drinking water. Labour need good infrastructure and good road. PNP need that so. So, I mean, it's not like we live in a vacuum, people. We are living in the same country. When the price of chicken back gone up on PNP, it's not just PNP alone, it gone up on everybody. Nobody will give a different price or anything. We all are in this boat together, despite what you think Aguana saw. When we talk to police and your police are suffer, we don't think it's sad, we don't think it's a joke. We don't think it's a joke when police are meeting people. And the police force is not with the JLP party. I tell you right now, they are not feeling the party. What the police are saying is that this man used them. The police are saying that they are doing the work. As you know, these guys stop talking about crime number, and they might use the work of the police to do what? Rally on, campaign on. Crime number down, crime number down, crime number down. I take the police. But the police have no say. Man, rate them. The police have know that. The police have know that the only chance them got for them grandpicnic and them future is to vote out this man. The police have know that. That's the only chance they have for a future for them grandpicnic, like what you may talk about my grandpicnic right now. And beyond that. So, me now come on the platform here, I look for box lunch and 5,000. That can't help me, people. That cannot help me. When I'm going to talk about the future and as a patriot like me, that can't help me, people. I want to see a better Jamaica for everyone. All of us. After we play cinnamon, you know, see a Jamaica, I see where PNP and Liberty dance. Some of them in them green, some of them in the orange. And when the orange and the green mix together, it's a beautiful color. We love to see PNP and Liberty dance together, you know. I swear to God, me love to see that. Me love to see that. I see that several times. The first time I saw it over Stephen McGregor constituency.
the former cop, that the people of Jamaica really look like them love the man there. Yes, Stephen McGregor look like them loving people. So true that the labor rights come visit the man, rally people in them green shirt and turn up there, dance, and I celebrate with the PNP them people. Nobody now cuss them, nobody now fling nothing upon them people. It's just like your brother, your sister, your friend that. They know with a family member, man. Despite of some boy want to fight against each other, and that no one to see. Make a fight at the polling booth, go vote. Make a run a clean campaign, go vote. No hanky-panky boogie nonsense. Jamaica, we don't have the money for that. That is above our pay grade. That is beyond our pay grade. Anyway, people, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos, people. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm out. Thank you, guys. For each one who called in, manners and respect. The views expressed by callers might not be those of Jamaican Carlos TV. Thanks to the one who was texting. And for the video me play, me tell you, I wait for hear from the Prime Minister and the wife, because I'm a politician about the gas station and about the apartment and all type of nonsense we are going on. We want people like to hear from them. Anyway, people, my name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
To the Prime Minister's speech on Sunday night. In the speech, he said he made money just like you, and he pointed to the crowd, just like you. I bought one taxi, then I bought 2 taxis. In reality, he owned 2 taxi companies. May have started as 1 taxi, but it's 2 taxi companies. Said to the crowd there, I made money just like you. In other words, the prosperity that he's experiencing and the millions that he has amassed, the crowd is amassing it too. They should run out and buy a taxi, 2 taxi. What he didn't disclose to that crowd jammed in halfway through was, I invested in All Int. I invested in Cash Bot. That's what he should have said. These are illegal Ponzi scheme. Imagine the leader of the country invested in illegal, illicit Ponzi scheme. In addition, he could have said to the crowd, if he wanted to be outright truthful and complete, disclosing everything, he could have said, I also had a company called AdMat registered in St. Lucia. He could have said, I am a stockholder or a part thereof of Imperium Holdings Limited, of Positive Media Solutions, of Positive Jamaica Foundation. If you want to be truthful, 100% complete, in those few minutes, you could have said those words and made a true declaration. Not fooling me. You could not have amassed that fortune with 2 taxis. That's what you said. Even if you had 10 taxis on the road and each driver was giving you $30,000 a week, that's only $15 million a year. Nowhere close to the hundreds of millions you amass. But one thing I give to you, the leader of Jamaica, the current Prime Minister, one thing I give to you, as a man who came from nothing myself, you came from nothing and you made something. But here is the issue. You're Prime Minister. You're Prime Minister. Certain illicit trades you cannot be involved with. You're a leader. And please, nobody's a fool. You didn't make hundreds of millions off 2 taxes.
Can't fool nobody. Mr. Ransford up on the line. What going to pay my Mr. Ransford? Me give you a couple of minutes because he knows I jump off. What's on the mind, my brother? Speak your mind.
Yeah. No, like I was saying, I was like interacting with some of the folks on the platform here. And I was stating my views that I think that if Joseph Patterson from the UIC and Mark Golding from the PNP could get together to see if they can formulate a way where, you know, they can work together to help reconstruct a better Jamaica, right? Now, there's people who are saying, you know, you're promoting the UIC. I'm not promoting anybody. I just want real leaders or people who really mean the best for the country together, whether they're from the JLP, PNP, or UIC. Get together. I'm not talking to thieves and crooks. I'm talking about people who are dealing with nation building to get together. Form a committee where you can say, all right then, this is my idea, and so on, for the betterment of the nation. Right? I mean, I've made a lot of comments on your platform a lot, and other platforms. And my stance is always for the upliftment of Jamaica and the Jamaican people. Right? I would never want anyone to, oh, you know, you are promoting this party. I'm not promoting any party. I just want it to be known that if there are people in JLP who mean well for Jamaica, unlike Andrew and his gang, or there anyone from PNP, whoever, just good people who mean the best for Jamaica. That's I hope in future, no one think that, you know, I'm affiliated with any party. Never been me in the past, never in the future. Right? And I don't want to be rude to anyone. Trust me on that. You understand? It's just Jamaica I'm dealing with, not political parties. I hope you understand that, Carlos. You know where I come from.
Yes, Mr. Ransford. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
You know, we have to keep the fight going on.
We see the conversation back and forth in the comment section. But I'm gonna say, no. Yeah, but it was pure and disrespectful. I wouldn't consider it.
No. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, it was respectful.
There was nothing for me to say nothing about because it was family member having a good conversation. I did not even say a word. He didn't aside.
No, I understand that. I understand that quite clearly. Yes. I understand. It was respectful.
Yes.
Especially from this lady, Sandra. It was all respectful. No, nothing it was. But I realize, because I can read between it, and if I continue the same road, certain ideas will be planted in certain people might think that I'm politically affiliated. No, that's not me. You understand? And I will forever stand up and speak for the Jamaican people. I don't think that everyone in Andrew's cabinet are really corrupted, and I don't really think so. But they were afraid. Remember that letter that was predated letter? You remember that? So a lot of people are timid. Right? But I'm sure there might be a few who are, I would like to help to build a better Jamaica.
But the letter is unconstitutional still, but I believe him still I use it under some of the sheep then, because I was surprised to hear Carl Samoud and Mike Henry got fired and they don't know about how they fired, them retire or something that I don't know how they resign. Remember the time there?
Yeah, man, that's like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, remember when Carl Samoud and the brother in Clarendon, Mike Henry, they said they resigned. Such man, who come out? The Chang came out to report that they resigned. And the man said they don't know about it, and the news them say that. So
unceremoniously, that's what it was.
So I wonder if the undated resignation letter still a close round pan. Me don't know, kind of thing that's supposed to be unconstitutional. Eh?
I have no proof on that, but that could well be. The people are timid. The people are timid, right? And the people are afraid, right? And the thing about, when you have, because this is where the problem comes from, Carlos. People are so accustomed to the tribalistic and the tribalism that when you have critical thinkers who are dealing with neutrality, a lot of people don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I deal with? If you talk, say, well, listen, don't take no freaking chicken and don't take no meat and don't take no this and no take no envelope and shirt, and a lot of people still don't understand it. Say, listen, we can be demanding, or not even demanding, but ordering politicians to do the freaking work that they were put there to do. It's simple enough. You can't do the job out and maybe prison for tricking the people.
Well, I believe to the PNP them acting and saying, look, like them about to set up is that type of structure them are set up. So and unlike such man, we talk about the performance, first 100 days this and PLI them want to tell you now, Ransford. Yeah, you
know, they have the people in a certain mind. They have the people in a certain mindset that when they start hearing things like from you and other critical thinkers who are dealing with upliftment of the nation, it's like something foreign to them because they're not used to that. And they're not used to that way of thinking.
And I like you tell man, that's true. That's true, you talking. That's true, man.
Look, if you have, and it could be JLP or PNP or whichever other party who have die-heartedness in their psyche, right? And if they say, listen, we're going to cut their salary by 10%, you have people blowing fucking horn.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And whistling and shouting, yeah! That's the sort of mindset they put the people in. And when people like you, I'm just using you because it's your platform, fun. Say no, people, that's not the way it's supposed to be. You have people ready to cuss you out. And if they do not understand neutrality, because you may speak against a government, they automatically associate you with the other side. It's like, no, people, there are people who are neutral. Some people don't understand it. Carlos, you don't know it burn me no virgin. At 12 and a half years, Carlos, at 12 and a half years, me doing a JDF, you know. My life was on the line all them years. When me in a JDF, Andrew must have go primary school. And my life was on the line for him. See if you understand my deal with.
Yeah, man, thanks for your service, man. I mean, all the way.
So, me work on the PNP administration, work on the JLP administration. Me couldn't care who was in power. Me just do my job because of the betterment and putting my life for the people. Right? So, in future, when I'm making a post, I hope no one come talk about, your JLP, PNP. Me don't have no time for them sort of foolish bit. Me a soldier. If people understand, man, like Ibrahim Traore, that's probably the closest they could ever get to me. And my mentality is that.
Yeah.
You see my deal with Virgin?
Yeah, we talk about Ibrahim Traore before. I feel boy that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Traore.
More going forward still, saying that the people will, well, luckily, we have a newer generation coming up now still where probably didn't understand back in the 70s and 80s and maybe even the early 90s. We have a newer generation. And I hope that they put all this other nonsense aside. Both die-hearted PNP and die-hearted JLP and think about die-hearted Jamaican. That are them things the people start think about. All right, Carlos, I'm not going to really say longer. We will talk another time. But you know the thing said, my brother.
Yes, Mr. Ransford, bless myself, every time.
Hey, just keep up the good work, yes, sir.
Yes, OJ. Bless up, sir. Yes, sir.
Blessings, and enough love to all the people.
Yeah, man. Every time.
All right. Bye for now.
Yes, people, that is Ransford McLean, a.k.a. Soldier. Yeah? Always about the fire. Yeah, man. Bless upon yourself and the people. Nice and decent self. And bless upon a nice and decent self. I'm going to sign off now, people. I love you with all my heart. The date call, I will not sleep. All right? I come off and I'm going to do some editing. I love you now because when you look at it's so important to me right now that we get out this a wicked man, not our government. We don't even know it. The man no love Jamaican people. And I make her know why I believe someone I love Jamaican people. Listen this again.
Every person wants to build a home for themselves and their family. I come from England, and we have a saying, an Englishman's home is his castle. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I don't know what the big to-do is about. The casting of aspersions and innuendos. It's typical of the PNP. It's the PNP mentality. It is a crab in the barrel mentality. Again, it's the poor mentality. We can't all be rich, so we all should be poor. It is the socialist mentality. It is the grudgeful and bad mind mentality. That's what it is. It is, and the people, I tell you the honest truth about this thing. People who are criticizing me for building a house don't know that I literally build. And I've been building now for 4 years. I think what it shows is a capacity to do things and do them well.
Bruh.
To think big and build big. I hate people talking about people who work hard, who have never worked hard themselves, who have never one day put one block on top of another and built anything. Right? Yeah, you can love everybody, but at the end of the day, you can't eat love. Right? And you can't live in it.
Bruh.
People have to be able to execute, build, construct, create, be industrious. These are also important values. And what I find is that we run around saying, oh, we love, we love, we love. At the end of the day, you don't create anything, you don't own anything, you've never built anything, you've never transformed anything. And I think that's what the voters have to contend with.
Guys, don't forget Tuesday, Mystic Sensation. A matter of fact, he send me the thumbnail already for Tuesday. I told the guys, do not miss Mystic Sensation. And based on the discussion, it's gonna be very, very interesting. Do not miss Mystic Sensation on Tuesday. All right, guys. So I said, me put up the thumbnail so you guys can see what I go on. At least see it and check it out, because Mystic Sensation is gonna drop a bombshell on Tuesday night. We spoke yesterday, and it is very interesting. And like me say, if we not go over Mystic Sensation on Tuesday, don't sit down in my seat in the front seat. Move from there and go sit down round over there so. No, me say not do it. No, go over there, go full up and clog up the seat, or me come my seat. Somebody take the seat up the front, because I'll be coming for the front seat on Tuesday night for this presentation that Mystic Sensation about to deliver to the people. So let me put up the thumbnail on this platform so you guys see it. Bow. Finsack. Revelation. The truth behind Finsack. Remember when you hear some man talk about, say, them this, them that. Them always talk about themselves, The Finsack truth, I'm going to drop out Tuesday night.
Mystic Sensation, brother from another mother, him gonna drop the bomb on them. You see it? See the headline there? See there? So no go over there, go put in and say, well, you know, go over there, go wait. To get notification when them start. Because yes, it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to hear it because they've been lying, people. A lot of lies be going on around here. But guess what? FinSac revelation and more. Billions from investors, illicit enrichment, money laundering. Tune in on Tuesday at Mystic Sensation. Jamaica will know the truth. Backside. This a thumbnail like man a piss up themselves and can't sleep. You know, say, Lord God, somebody found out. They find out. Give me my pillow. People, anyway, don't forget, brother Mystic Sensation, go over there and make sure you go wait. And don't take up a seat. Come here, come Tuesday night. I'm going to sit down at the front. All right, guys. My name is Jamaican Carlos. Yeah, I'm out. Enough love, people.
Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect. They have rights, and the right to life is the most important right, and no one is to be deprived of that right.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we go to eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Go be money, miss away, eat the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste my must have mantis statue. Say me like a catch you, but me got in a figure you. Take this kid of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above end up in my gut up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% praise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up it is.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me know me got bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rough and they down in our fever. Member bowl honey and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start and thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the son man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
Or them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.